Boca Raton, the home of the Eastern Conference champion Miami Heat, the Eastern Conference champion Florida Panthers, the Miami Hurricanes, and Inter Miami.
Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
An Odyssey station.
If Love and Gogi is wrong, I don't want to be right.
What would Socrates say to that?
It tickles my fancy.
Oh, okay. Goosies.
I don't have hair.
Oof.
You got Marcos.
That's not
Wait.
Yeah, that's true. You do got me. Get over here, Marcos. Let me look at you.
They don't want it.
Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay, Leroy and Tobin, host of the show, man. Still the stars with the show, and till then it's half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof, I'm a lie about a motor. No proof, like I always wanted him. I never hated him. I never traded him. And if I did, I never ever traded him. You never know what is a star like another city. The driver's like Florida, Gucci get large. So many more, 10 in the more, never a bar. Hey, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever. Cute as can be, you can watch us on YouTube and view it for free. Ay, this one time for the Twitch, this one time for the text, this one time for the phone line. Whole time, wonder what they gonna do next.
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Oh, baby. Welcome on in, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM.
I ganged up on already.
Nah. It's not that we ganged up on you. You just tried to weasel your way out. And
No,
we're like,
I didn't.
No. You're still getting your penalty.
But even J-Fig was like, it wasn't pretty.
It wasn't
I
pretty.
mean, I'm not gonna lie.
It wasn't pretty.
Oh, now we're telling the truth.
I always tell the truth.
It's it's one of those things whenever like you're the person who has tech issues, you're like, oh no, it's not me. You know, sometimes you gotta go back to the huddle and be like, that's not me. That's not me. And you're like, nah, it was on the left guard.
Hey,
It was on Eichenberg.
the crazy thing was, all I had to do was reboot,
Yep.
which was amazing.
But we were just saying, like, Marcos, he made this beautiful new video, but for some reason there's like some
Like a microphone. Yesterday, I literally thought, I was like,
is that
what are you doing, Leroy?
Yeah,
Now I
you're doing
realize
it.
it's
Yeah.
me. I'm like,
Oh, you did say that.
So who did the sound?
and I
on that?
couldn't even say nothing because I thought it was me.
Was it your editing guy or did you do that?
No.
Who can I yell at to fix it, dude?
I'm going to fix it. So you can yell at me. You know what,
put in all
coach?
that production.
All right.
You get nice cameras in here.
Yep,
you
yep,
can't even get the sound right.
Already.
You ever hear it dubbing? Just take what we had and then
Yeah.
put it in there.
I think what I'm going to do is probably just play it off of this too, because I also don't like the abrupt ending. It's like, all right, video gone, and then we just stop right
Or
there.
you could just add like a trail there for the video.
Oh,
you
because
know,
then the
it's-
video, eventually I have to remove the video, right? And then eventually it just stops.
I mean, it's up to you. You could just like fade it out and
Or maybe I'll do this.
yeah, we'll just go.
Oh, nice.
It'll be on brand.
Pretty good.
This is some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
Quite frankly, there's nothing I want to talk about more than what I saw today on Palm Beach News.
Oh,
God.
Is that what we just watched?
Just instilled fear in
No,
you, dude.
that was not
Oh.
what we watched. We were just watching an alligator attack on Derek Lewis, the of UFC fame.
What?
He put a video of a family taking a picture over an alligator.
Oh, no.
Hold on. First of all, this cannot be confirmed yet. I think they were black, but I think they were.
I don't understand what you mean.
Black folks don't do that.
What do you mean not confirmed, though? It seems like that's pretty.
Okay.
Black folks don't do that.
Really?
So they from another country or something.
All right.
So you mean black folks from America?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
it did not sound like they were from America.
Right.
All
So let me break this down, because there's several levels of breaking this down, and all of them are stupid. So first, you have two people. One's on the tail, the other one's right next to the dude on the tail. Right?
Yep.
Look like looked like the gator was smiling. He was looking up, smiling. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
man.
Right. Then some more people came. Right? Two more people. Now they taking selfies. They doing this. Now somebody's in front of the gator. Then old grandma wants to come over.
But she's on the wide shot.
She's on the wide shot, and she wants to saddle old gator like a horse.
What?
Yeah.
He wasn't having it.
Nope.
Yeah.
That was it.
And it was within his striking range too.
Right.
When you have a gator,
So
if
strange.
you're hovering above the back, can't really do much to you because like you can only bend so far. He's not an owl.
Yeah.
So she
And-
came in from the side like she was gonna ride him like Seabiscuit.
Yeah, she tried to go wide 9 on him, and he decided, no, we're cutting up the middle, McDaniel offense.
And at that
And
point,
all hell broke loose.
all hell broke loose.
But no, I wasn't talking about that. I was in fact talking about I woke up today and I throw on I get the Palm Beach stations, of course.
Oh, so this is like local. You're saying
This was
that's-
local news
Oh,
today. The
God.
first story that I
That's even scarier.
it was like 6 a.m. I was like, oh, all right.
Wow.
Local news today. And they're reporting from Jupiter to the top story of today, which of course is man recovering after otter attack.
Otter attack.
I
Yup.
did see you post this.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is the backstory here, please?
Wait,
Wow.
what?
So
Hold on.
many questions, right?
What's the backstory?
Okay, so
Because otters just don't attack folks.
well,
Apparently.
okay, so apparently
Here we go. Here we
Well-
go. It's not just gonna be guy walking
No,
by.
apparently he was minding his own business. I didn't even know we had this many river otters down here. I thought that was like another. I thought that'd be like a Popka and Ocala. I didn't know that but apparently we have a ton of river otters down here. I didn't know that.
Wow, that's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Well, look,
And-
there's actually a Twitter that says they live in Jupiter and they're vicious.
Yeah, well, apparently so, because this otter had rabies.
Yeah,
But the thing was, the old love feeding ducks,
it's true.
and this old man was feeding ducks, and then this otter apparently went berserk on him. And like, how many bites did we find, Marcos?
41.
41 bites this old man
41.
suffered from this otter. 41 bites. It bit like through his hand. He's got to
Remove
get
the pinky
stitches and rabies shots.
So
Yep.
let me get this straight.
nail. Yep.
First of all, if your ass is too old to get away, you probably shouldn't be over there with a small little creature like that
Mm,
that could get you 41 times before you can get away.
he's agile.
He's not small. Look at that otter. He's
Look
he's
at
full
that.
grown.
You
Locked
look
up,
damn
huh?
near like a seal.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That ain't the man that's recovering.
No, that's the
no.
reporter.
Yeah,
That's the
I was
reporter.
getting ready to
I'll tell
say.
you what, the bigger problem.
Well, I'll
is
tell
that
you,
way.
Gloria, it was a tough day in Jupiter today as stars of Jupiter were not for this man aligned as he was attacked by an otter.
Excuse me?
That's
Wait,
right.
can you go home and say you got attacked by an otter? You can't. You got to change
He
it, right?
apparently called into the news station. We got to get the sound of this. Can
Oh,
you get
yeah.
this, Marcos? We got to get this during the break. The guy
Yeah.
called in. He's like, it was not Vic Fangio, but the old man called in to the news station and explained. He's like, yeah, I got bit 41 times. Apparently, a neighbor came with a Tupperware to stop the attack. Corralled the otter.
Tupperware?
Yo, kick the
one of
crap
those-
out of that otter and get him out of there.
No, you got one of those rubber tubs.
What are they trying to save him?
Do you think he even fits in there?
I think if it's big enough, you get
Hold
him.
on. Does that otter put that picture back up?
Yeah.
Does that otter look like he gonna allow you to put just a little plastic container
Well, they caught
where
him
you
somehow.
keep
They
your
had
muffin?
10 bites
Look
if
at
you do
that cage.
I know.
That's a
Yeah.
wild animal cage.
I know.
Not a container for Nana's.
That's what they said in the
Nana's
story, dude.
cupcakes.
I don't think they had an otter cage right there with them.
You know what you do
I
have?
always keep one
A
on me.
foot, a stick.
Guys, I just realized my shirt says bite me. People are asking, is this why I'm wearing the shirt?
It's all planned.
No,
No,
it's
it
not
was
a
just-
shark.
I was like, oh, well, I just woke up today. I was like, that's a
Mm.
Florida story.
Yeah.
That's a Florida story. Man
Yeah.
bit by rabid otter.
Wait, and here's the other thing. Did the otter cover himself up in mud and sneak up on him?
No, I don't think
That's
so.
what I'm saying.
But I don't think they're.
I-
I don't think they're slow.
Wait, but I bet you he tried to pet and feed the otter.
Maybe I don't.
Yeah, come
can't
on.
rule it out. Can't
Come
rule
on,
it out.
like this has intangible story written all over it. Oh, look at the little furry animal. I'm a pet him.
They are adorable. I didn't know that they were
Yeah.
so vicious. I thought they were, I know like they eat little mollusks and mussels, and I know they're carnivores, but I didn't know that they could they'll mess you up. They're cute.
That's what gets you bit 41 times.
Also, this
Be
otter
careful
had
on
a
Peanut
history.
Island.
What do you mean he has a history?
It attacked the dog prior to him. A dog
Wow.
is being treated
Would
as
they
well.
tag him?
No, it's just the same day. Same attack.
He was on a rampage.
He was on a rampage.
Yeah, he was rabid. He literally was a rabid otter.
He charged. Apparently, he said he charged through a fence. I don't know. I'm getting the audio now. It's crazy.
Charged through a
Yeah, charged through a fence. Isn't that crazy?
What? And where did that guy go? Hello, little otter.
You probably just don't expecting the otter to
Well, he's
charge.
old.
You know?
No, you know what?
When you get to 74,
from seeing from watching video of white folks getting chewed up by various animals, right? I don't go nowhere near them.
What about that other video you saw? It seemed like they weren't intangibles.
Yeah, but they were different countries. Does that count?
I don't know.
Well, because here's the deal. Over here, it don't matter what country you're from. If you dark skin, they call you black. I mean dark skin, not dark Cuban or whatever.
Could be Dominican.
Right. But that's my point.
Dolphin Kane says a rabbit otter or a rabbit otter? Rabbit. He had rabies.
Yeah.
Rabid.
He had rabies. He was rabid.
What is a rabbit otter? What are we doing?
Otter with long ears.
Here's a report.
Tonight, a Jupiter man is nursing 41 wounds after he was attacked by a river otter. This is a picture of the animal investigators say attacked Joseph Scallione last Wednesday while he was feeding ducks near a pond in the 900 block of Marlin Drive.
So I backed along the fence. I went through our back gate, and I was just going to close the gate, and then that would have been it. But as I started closing the gate, it charged, immediately attacked my legs. I started to push it away, and it started to bite my hands. One of the bites that I have is on my pinky, and it actually ripped the nail off the pinky. And it looks like the tooth went completely through my finger.
Well, this was all happening.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. This would never happen to me. Right? Because first of all, when an animal attack you like that, you don't try to pet him. Take him out. You know, Tobin. Who'd you hit for a home run?
Possum.
Possum. Wasn't even harmful.
I didn't know that, but I didn't know that otters.
Okay.
You
ain't taking no chances.
I didn't take any chances. I didn't know
what
that.
Was this guy doing?
I didn't know possums couldn't get rabies. This possum looked vicious to me.
They look weird.
And it was him or me.
It's a defense mechanism.
His family, Tobin.
What?
He's defending his family.
Really? What was that otter doing though? What was this otter?
He was on a binge, dude. He was had a rough night, attacked the dog, said, I'm trying to level up.
I don't like it.
hey, look, every time I hit my ball near water,
rabies,
you best believe I go over there with a club and like this.
Rabies is kind of a crazy disease though, because it basically
Did you really get scared?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I like it. Come in. How about you come in?
That was actually pretty.
Like, no, don't let them in.
Are they coming in?
I don't like that.
This.
No.
I like this very much.
Get out of here.
They're coming in.
We're already dealing with rabid otters. Now we got to deal with clown zombies. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Hey,
Clown zombies.
welcome.
No.
Yes.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I
It
like
makes
it.
it worse because of the stupid smiley.
Yeah, they're just vicious. And
Clowns, he's not a big fan
first,
of
I don't like
I'm a big
clowns.
fan of
I don't like
horror.
zombies.
clowns.
And I don't like rabbit otters.
This is just
Rabbit
all
otters.
terrifying.
very
to me.
scary segment.
Very
one.
scary.
Yeah.
Very scary. You guys are up to shenanigans and mischief.
I'm gonna pretend to work so they don't
So
come
what
here.
exactly are you promoting?
House of Horror. We go live
House of
this
Horror.
Thursday. It's a grand opening all the way through October 31st.
There you go.
Nice.
All right.
Wow.
House
I
of
do
Horror
like going
open.
every
Hello,
year.
creepy
So
girl.
I'm excited.
Hello. Take a,
Leroy's scared.
this has been a terrifying opening
I would
segment.
just tell you like this: black folks don't do scary. y'all see Get Out? What did the dude tell him at the end? Told you not to go over that house. Yeah. See, they're sneaky. They want to know what's up. Oh, look at the makeup. I'm out.
Look, pretending to work. Pretending to work.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Take a quick break. Rabbit otters, zombie children.
It just happened.
And
This was a scary
That
start.
was fun. I'm excited for today.
Okay.
really,
Sure.
you're excited?
Yeah.
Leave it to Miss Goff to love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Take a break. Back after this. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy. We are a week away officially from Miami Heat training camp at FAU. We're less than a week away from Media Day. And
wow. It's Monday?
Monday is Heat Media
Damn.
Day.
Nice.
Sneaking up on us, dude.
That's going to be interesting, dude.
And we're, I guess, 2 weeks away from the Heat's scrimmage.
Whoa.
So we're closing in on basketball season.
Right.
It is upon us next week, Monday.
This month is almost as good as August.
I want to let you guys know also, though, football season is back, and so is our Dave & Buster's gift card giveaway. We've got your chance to win a $250 gift card from Dave & Buster's to watch college football, the NFL, and more. To enter, go online to WQAM's contest page and submit your entry. If you win, you can go to Dave & Buster's in Hollywood with your gift card and spend a day watching your favorite teams, all on us and Dave & Buster's. Eat, drink, play, watch sports at Dave & Buster's in Hollywood.
The headphones just kicked my ass again.
Did you get smacked? Was it on camera?
No.
No, it was right before he got on camera.
Because and J-Fig.
And I paused before I started laughing.
No, you paused. No, you gave the look like
I gave
I'm about to laugh.
I saw it.
I saw it. I'm about to laugh.
We have a problem in the NFL that I think needs to be addressed, because I feel like there's not a fair scope of these things when it comes to the league. Christian Wilkins, no one's a dirty player, I guess you could say.
Whoa.
Little extracurriculars every now and then.
Extracurriculars.
Has very much upset Josh Allen on multiple games, and we'll get to Christian talking about that in a bit, but does anybody do more dirty plays in the league than Mac Jones? What's up with this guy?
What did he do?
The junk grabber.
He hit Sauce Gardner right in the
Family jewels.
Punch?
Yeah.
Why were they that close?
It was like a little scuffle. Football.
Oh, okay.
It was football. Football was happening, and Sauce Gardner accused him of it, and then had to provide video evidence for such a thing because he gave him a big shovski. Sent Mac Jones flying.
Mm-hmm.
And this Mac Jones is a track record, dude.
Yeah, he does.
He has a track. He goes low. He also goes with the extracurriculars, but he's not a menacing, defensive lineman who, of course, there's hand-to-hand combat there every game. He's a quarterback. You're not allowed to do anything.
You can't do nothing to the quarterback anyway.
Yeah, so it's low rent what this Mac Jones is doing all over the place, Leroy.
Agreed. I mean, remember the thing with Myles Garrett?
Yep.
Like, if you're a quarterback, don't get involved. You got the most protection, so don't put yourself in harm's way. That's why it's there. But if you should happen to go and mess with the big boys and something does happen, the official should go over and say, I told you stop messing with them dudes.
Matthew's saying he's the Draymond Green of the NFL. I agree.
Mac Jones.
Wow. Mac Jones, he's just out there.
You can't be a menace and be named McCorkle. Sorry.
McCorkle. That's right. That is his real name. Yeah, also Draymond Green is like a decorated champion. So, he can kick a couple nuts here and there.
Agreed.
Had
some rings under his belt.
Yeah, exactly. Mac Jones on the other
hand.
It
sound like somebody had more.
I mean, look, Rodman can do it. Draymond can do it. Mac Jones, I don't know. I don't really know. Yeah, subtle. Like it's an unorthodox movement of the arm.
It's a classic nut check.
Look at that. What are we in 8th grade?
Yeah. Grow up, McCorkle.
McCorkle.
Look at that. You can see that fist.
Dirty player.
We
dude.
see that.
So did Sauce Gardner get the penalty for pushing him?
It's crazy.
Probably.
Mac Jones not expected to be.
What?
And he put up this. So he put up the video. Goes, I'm posting this so I don't get fined. What? I think he was worried about a fine for it.
Who, Sauce Gardner?
Yeah, because he shoved Mac Jones.
Right.
Ooh. And so I think he was worried about that.
Oh, because that's a big no. And listen, man rules. Like even football rules.
Of course.
You don't go there.
Why would you go?
You don't go there.
Strange.
Anytime you get into a kerfuffle with somebody and you say, hey, he used one of them words or he punched me in the junk, you're absolved. Especially when there's video evidence.
What an angle there. That's the all 23. I've never seen that angle.
No, that's the all 2. But yeah, man, why like
someone said Mac Indies.
So the problem is that as a running back, you don't usually get caught up in that stuff because you can't never initiate contact, right? Which is one of the reasons why I get so worked up on people taking cheap shots at running backs. They don't talk trash.
Right.
They just play hard. That's it.
Is there a case here because somebody's pointing out the step over? So McCorkle gets slammed. All right. And then you'll see over here Sauce Gardner step over him, which is kind of like the Ty Lue Allen Iverson step over.
He didn't step over.
Does that warrant
He was
a
to the side? No, dude. The step over is the step over. Watch. He didn't step over him to the side.
He goes through.
No. Stepping over.
He goes through.
Let me review the evidence. When you get tackled, and then they go and drag and do the,
No, I'll tell you one thing.
That's getting stepped over.
Let me tell you.
If you walk over, listen. If you try to drag your junk over my face, I'm punching.
Well, I'll say this. It's got to be a lot
There's rules to this.
Got to be a lot of fun to be a Jets and Pats fan. This is the stuff you guys got to discuss week 3 and not putting up 70 points.
Let's go.
Listen.
That's tough.
There's rules to this. Everybody know the rules. First of all, no spitting.
Oh,
if you spit on somebody,
gross.
If you spit on somebody, which I've seen 2 guys get suspended.
Ew.
Because who is it? Winters, who played center for Green Bay. Right? And Corey Fuller, he's at Florida State. He was coaching at Florida State, I think. And Winters pulled. They got into it because he was a cornerback. Go back and forth. Winters spit on him, right? And Corey Fuller did 3 Stooges on him. Poked his eyes out. And so they both got suspended.
Classic.
Yeah. But come on, you can't spit on somebody. That's the lowest level of yeah, man.
Now, just so we're clear, just so if Christian Wilkins happens to get into it with Josh Allen deserved it.
That's true.
He just did.
That's a whole different.
Yeah, I don't know what happens, but just so we're clear.
Listen,
Christian Wilkins is a good guy. He's not just doing things for no reason.
Everybody loves the antagonist when he's on your side. He's annoying as hell when he's on the other side. That's as long as there's been sports. Like Draymond Green. If Draymond Green was on the Heat, we were like, love it. It's just the nature of it. But so we know Christian Wilkins.
Well, it's
I like Christian Wilkins.
It's like we talked to Steven Lawrence at Panthers. We were like, hey, got to be nice not to have to face Kachuk, huh? You're pain in the ass. He goes,
yes.
I'm glad you said it.
Right. He says, yeah, man. But the thing is that to be an antagonist and be that good is what is like the icing on the cake, right?
It is.
By the way,
speaking
of cake.
What? Oh, yeah. You got to tell us.
Yesterday,
your review.
I went to get Mima a little bun cake so we could sing happy birthday to her. We did the candles concert style. We ain't have no candles, so we just did some lighters.
Oh, I like that. That's very metal.
Really good.
Right. So I was going to say, what kind should I get her? The old pumpkin spice.
Love pumpkin spice.
Right. So I got a pumpkin spice. Right. Pumpkin spice, you know, with a little ice cream or whatever. Then, as I was picking up one cake, I looked down to see what the special flavor was.
I told you guys this.
Churro Dolce de Leche.
Damn, that's like my 2
Dulce
faves.
de leche. You're welcome.
Exactly, dude. Get it right.
You say it.
What?
You say it.
We gotta go to break, okay. I know he's not doing that.
Okay.
I know he's not blaming Kettle G.
Hey, why'd you have to say
Kettle G? people because Mark is looked upon as a Damian Lillard guy, you know? And, of course, we had the stuff over the summer. Didn't get into a ton yesterday because we were so focused on the Dolphins, so focused on the Canes. But yesterday, over the weekend, going into Friday, Saturday, there was some reports from Woj that had said there had basically been no talks between the Heat and the Blazers in a while. And then Windhorst had come out and he was like, oh, the Heat aren't going to be desperate for Damian Lillard. It's kind of made it almost seem like, oh, they're almost not interested in him, right?
Why would they do that?
So then the Raptors, this is the report from Spears. He said Toronto Raptors enter this week as the front runners to trade for Trailblazer star Damian Lillard. Two high-ranking NBA team executives tell ESPN. While the Raptors have had recent conversations with the Blazers about Lillard, no pact was close to being imminent as of Monday morning, according to a source. So this is the big thing that they got out there now. The Blazers are the front runner. The Raptors could offer a package that includes featuring a roster of players that includes two-time All-Star Pascal Siakam, 2022 NBA Rookie of the Year Scotty Barnes, forward OG Anunoby, who's eligible for a contract extension, and rookie sharpshooter Grady Dick. The Blazers are intrigued about adding the 6'8" sharpshooter in Dick, a source says.
Can you just call him Richard?
No, that's because that's his last name. His last name is Dick.
Marcos's face was just priceless.
It was strange.
Not to be confused.
I'm not trying to be crass. That's his name.
Not to be confused with old race car driver Richard Trickle.
Right. Well, his name's Grady Dick. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not going to call him Grady Richard. That's ridiculous.
It was Dick Trickle too, but
yeah,
they made every Saturday and Sunday.
I don't have to make that joke.
We got Dick Trickle updates.
So
on ESPN,
the Blazers.
Dick Trickle came at 20.
So all of a sudden, the Blazers are hot on the Raptors trail. They're working together, and everybody goes with Masai Ujiri because, of course, he had the Kawhi Leonard swing a couple of years back with when the whole San Antonio thing. Kawhi only wanted to go to LA, and he ended up swooping in, win a championship. Why not do it again for Damian Lillard?
Here's why. There's a couple of differences in this.
Tell him, Leroy.
One, it was easier to do it because Kawhi was on last year of his contract.
Right.
So Kawhi could just say, you know what, I'll play this out and then leave.
Right.
Right?
Although I would say Kawhi definitely had some more squirreliness to him.
Like some more, everybody wondered if he was going to show up.
Exactly.
Right. So there's that. The other thing is that he wasn't making any demands to go anywhere.
He wanted to go to LA.
He wanted to, but he never said that, yeah, I'm only going to LA.
I think people I remember around that. People were wondering if he was going to show up.
If he was going to show up.
If he was going to show up.
Right.
But he wanted to go to one of the LA teams.
Right.
He wanted to go to one of the LA teams. But I think the bigger point that you make is the Raptors were in a much different place. They were
right. They were also the top seed.
They were the perennial 1 seed for a couple of years there in a row in the Eastern Conference. This is a Raptors team that was 500 last year. And Pascal Siakam, nice player. Scotty Barnes, they obviously think the world of. They reportedly didn't have him in Kevin Durant talks last year. They wouldn't put Scotty Barnes anywhere near there. OG Anunoby, very nice two-way player. Averages about 17, 18 points a game. Wants kind of an expanded role. Everybody likes OG Anunoby. Nobody loves OG Anunoby. It's kind of like one of those things. Maybe if there was a comparison, you could make Mikal Bridges when he went to he's kind of there. Mikal Bridges, just 26, and you see what Brooklyn Bridge is now doing with the Nets. So maybe there's hope that he could be that. Fits a little bit better with the Blazers. But, is this a lot of noise? Now, another part of this that's Heat-centric is Mark Spears reports that the Heat initially offered a trade package to the Blazers that included sharpshooter Tyler Herro and 2 first-round draft picks. Now, here's a couple of things. One, that doesn't mean that's all they offered. Second of all, this gets aggregated, right? This gets on the NBA Central sphere, right? And leaves you wondering a little bit here, Leroy, because Tyler Herro goes out there, and Tyler is very active on social media. He's a guy that will, he keeps receipts. He'll be cryptic.
Poke the bear.
And yesterday, Tyler Herro, he sees this, and it was noticed by a lot of Heat fans that he liked it on Twitter. Now, why would he do that?
Wow.
What does that mean?
Why would they do that?
Is he upset that they offered him in a trade? He has to know that he's been in trade talks. We know that he has to know that he's been in trade talks. But why would he like that? Why would he put that? Is he starting to get a little annoyed?
Why would they do that?
Does everybody have their end?
Did somebody tell him?
Did somebody tell him? Yes. What would lead Tyler Herro?
Here's the other kicker.
Do we have hurt feelings nearly less than a week out of media day?
Here's the thing. You're speeding. Let's get you down back to the school zone.
What?
They said they have offered that.
Right.
Was that a recent offer or was
We
that
don't
the
know.
original?
It said initial.
Okay, so that's my point. That was 4 months ago.
You would think.
Right. So him liking that, is that his way of saying, yeah, it was true?
I don't know. Could have been true, or could have just been like, all right. Now, timeline's a little squirrely on this, but minutes, hour later, maybe, Tyler Herro notices this is getting buzz all over. Tyler Herro liked this tweet. All of a sudden, vanishes like a thief in the night. Wow. No longer liked.
Whoa.
Why would he remove
they
it?
do that?
Was it just fat thumbs? Did he just have fat thumbs? I've accidentally liked things before. Had to go unlike them.
Look at your thumbs, though.
Look at my thumbs. Look at them.
You're always.
Those are not Tyler Herro thumbs.
So was it just an accident?
No way.
Oh,
No.
didn't mean to do that.
Why would
He
they
saw
do
his
that?
name on there and what he was off. He you don't accidentally like that.
So you think it was just kind of like a
Maybe he liked
I
it,
just think he was like, he could have went Tobin and said, no cap.
Oh, bro. Well, that's the thing. We still don't know what that's about.
Wow.
We don't know what the cap tweet is about. What's capping? What's happening, Captain?
I don't.
Oh, no.
I think you
First of all,
sound wrong the first time, right?
Right.
Sound wrong.
It would be more along your line if you go sit on that gator
What do you mean?
instead of sitting here trying to figure out what
Gator
cap
roll?
and no cap mean, because your use of it is horrible.
No, but what's happened with this captain?
-1.
Thank you.
Why?
I just didn't like it.
Is that on the reason?
Too much. That's why.
Too much.
Too much. Dude, too much. What are you doing?
Instead of Twitter fingers,
Too much.
Tobin is Twitter lips.
Too much is good, yeah.
Too much.
Do you think that he likes it because he sees the offer that was thrown out there by Toronto?
Yep.
And he's like, I'm worth all those people. Because essentially they were just, the initial offer was just him. Does he think like, look at that, Toronto has to trade 4 people just.
I think it does have to piss him off a lot that people are really dismissing him as that guy who's not good enough to be the centerpiece.
Yeah.
You know, I'm seeing a lot of dumb Heat takes. Like the big popular thing that everybody's thrown out there if they don't get Damian Lillard is that the Heat are a lottery team. I've seen the Heat are a lottery team. The Heat aren't even going to make the playoffs. The Heat have never missed the playoffs since having Jimmy Butler. They have Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, who are arguably the best 2 teammates in the Eastern Conference.
My favorite thing is this.
That's true.
How can you not see the young talent that they have? And I'm not just talking about Jaquez and Jovic, but even with Tyler, he's young.
Tyler's young. You don't think that they're like, oh, they lost Max Strus and Gabe Vincent, who like nobody cared about going into the playoffs last year. You don't think that the Heat are going to get anything out of Haywood Highsmith or Caleb Martin's not going to get better?
What the hell, Dunks? He's still not a
Dunk.
scrub.
Yeah, like
he's not a scrub.
I just like how everybody's like, oh no, they were a play-in team last year, and it's like, all right, dude, but like, we all know how weird last season was, and they still made the NBA Finals. I mean, it's a crazy dumb take that people continue to have with Jimmy and Bam on this team. They ain't missing the playoffs, and they sure as bleep aren't going to be a lottery team. Now, I've seen some things out there, Skolnick's put out there that the Heat officials think they could still win the East with the team they have. Maybe they can. It's hard to argue with them. I understand the I don't want to call it arrogance, but the confidence in that because they've done it. I do think that this regular season, if they came back with this roster, I think they'd have a good season. But we all know what we all want from this Heat team, and that is that guy next to Jimmy and Bam who could be the bona fide scorer, who could get them over the top, because that is what has caused them to come up short.
Did we think that was Tyler though?
We don't know. That's the big mystery that we don't know because he didn't play in the playoffs last year. We don't know.
I mean, I tell you what.
The whole argument for this with why, the Heat are always in it with James Harden or Spider Mitchell or Dame Lillard is all the question
Nobody knows.
Is Tyler Herro that dude? We don't know. I think for the regular season, yeah, I think that's not a question.
But
I don't know. And he admitted that.
I hate that for this reason. Like, he didn't want to get hurt going into the
No,
playoffs.
it's not his fault.
It's just unfortunate. So now we're gonna put that on him. Oh, he can do it during the regular season. We just need to see.
No, he had his hand broke in an unlucky thing last year. That's diving for a loose ball.
Right, but look at where we went with that.
It was people going out there. I hated that people were going and say, well, the Heat actually got better. They got to the finals without Tyler Herro. It's like, you think that they couldn't have gotten to the finals with Tyler Herro? Like, that's a little bit weird.
I just don't. Sometimes we make somebody injury prone or can't stay healthy, and some fluke crap happens to them. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the other side of this. So this gets very noisy yesterday with the Raptors.
Oh, and you were fresh on its trail, right?
Here's the thing. I'm in a weird place right now because I was so excited Thursday night because I was like, ooh, Dave's saying goodbye on Twitter. I thought it was going to happen. And then ESPN.
So then you kept digging deeper and deeper.
No. Let me explain. ESPN came out with their hit piece. It was called Hit Piece Friday, where they were trying to throw cold water on the Heat. All right. And now today they have now it's mystery team has emerged. There was mystery team. And now the mystery team has emerged. It's the Raptors. But here's the thing. So there's this report from TSN. Josh Lewenberg covered the Raptors for a long time, right? Mm-hmm. And this is what he reports. He says, when Kevin Durant has decided that he had enough of the sideshow in Brooklyn, Ujiri and the Raptors were in the mix. They kicked the tires on Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell before Utah sent them to Minnesota and Cleveland, respectively. They checked in on Bradley Beal. There was no trade clause, complicated things. And like Durant, he ultimately forced his way to Phoenix. This is a front office that isn't afraid to go big game hunting, but that's one that's still waiting for the right catch. Might that be Damian Lillard as the NBA's latest disgruntled star? As multiple sources confirmed to TSN, the Raptors' interest in Portland's all-star guard, albeit real, is a bit overstated at this point. So somebody's calling Cap.
Why would they do that?
On Cronin, dude. This Cronin's trying to puppeteer something, try and get a little bit of a better offer out of the Heat. He says, let me go with that rogue wild card to the north, Masai Ujiri. Throw an OG Anunoby out there. Smells like I'll get a little bit more out of the Heat. Maybe they can go unprotected pick out of OKC. Get me 3 picks. Get me 4 picks. Move Tyler Herro for another pick. We'll see. I want to be the guy that gets a haul of picks. And the Heat are like, I don't know. Maybe the Heat are like, we're not going to bite on your nonsense. But are they playing a game of chicken? Will he just do it for spite?
Wow.
Will he just do it for spite? This ended up kind of happening with Minnesota and Jimmy Butler, where Pat Riley, Tom Thibodeau kind of got into it. Tom Thibodeau kept asking for assets. Pat Riley told him to believe himself. Jimmy Butler is playing on the Sixers for a year. So
you have too much
game.
You have too much time.
I don't have too much time on my hands, dude.
We're
less than a week away. You told me that I'm allowed to when we were a week away. You told me I'm allowed to talk about this.
That's true.
I know. I allowed you to talk about Dame.
Yeah, well, this is Dame.
No, you. Okay. You've expanded your talk.
Everything is
no. This is Dame related though. Like what?
Dame related.
It's under a Dame umbrella. If Dame
I said you can get excited about Damian Lillard when we get a week before camp. Then all the things you've been saying for the last 3 or 4 months. Okay, I'll allow. But you're now trying to put everything under the umbrella of Dame Lillard talk. That's nonsense.
No cap.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
That's the point.
On fire.
I feel like I'm getting hit with haymakers from the front and the back. Both of you. Dude, go play with Gator.
TSN also says if the Heat or any other team had hoped to slow play the negotiations, swoop in with anything less than their best offer, they might want to think twice, or at least that's what the Blazers are hoping for. Whether the Raptors are, quote, front runners, dark horses, or contenders in the Lillard sweepstakes is a moot point for now. Take all these distinctions and the myriad of teams that will be mentioned between now and whenever he ends up being traded with a grain of salt. Canada always has a level head on things.
Yep. You know that.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you're the opposite.
Oof.
You're the direct opposite. And to have you sit here and say that about
let's see. Look, I understand, but I am concerned about a couple of things here.
Yep.
Mostly, if Tyler Herro's not traded with this whole Twitter-like thing that lasted for an hour, will he make a stink?
No.
Ooh. Will he make a stink?
No, because he wants to be here.
I know, but like feelings, you know?
Oh, feelings.
What do feelings got to do with it?
Feelings always creep up, you know? You never know.
Nope.
All right. We'll see.
Okay. So you think that now
I think you're right.
It's getting to the point where now
I think things were smoothed over with Tyler Herro, you know? I think like
we don't have to smooth things over.
Smooth
you know how
over?
you smooth things over with Tyler? You gave him that contract.
It's nice to say, listen, a lot of people make a lot of money. People still get sensitive.
Yeah, but that's after they like Tyler's gotten everything he wanted here.
Mhm.
Wanted to be a starter, he's a starter.
Doesn't he
Wanted
want-
to get the extension, got the extension.
It's like Tua, though. I want to be wanted. I don't not feel wanted. You know?
Wow.
It's hard here. I get what you're saying, but here's the thing that makes it difficult, right? When you have not been a participant in all your team's recent success.
I agree with that. Especially in the postseason.
And it's not, you know, it's not fair to him to be judged that way because everybody's pretty much aware of what he can do. And one of the things that the Heat did was they rewarded him as soon as they could, simply because he is that kind of that X factor on the team. He can come off the bench. He can start. He can do a lot of things. He's the guy you can move around and make it work with anybody.
Maybe there's another move, but I do find this a little strange from the Raptors, though. Like, obviously we know why the Heat would want him. We know why the Sixers would want him. We know why the Celtics would want him.
They haven't been close.
I don't really understand the Raptors
trading
interest.
assets and not being close.
It's a little bit weird. Like, unless you think Scotty Barnes is going to be like that dude this year, and he was fine last year. He did not take, I think, the leap from his Rookie of the Year campaign that they thought he was going to. I find it a little weird that they want Damian Lillard, to be honest with you. I think the fit just seems weird to me, and it feels like the only thing that makes it seem like that is people think Masai Ujiri is a wild card, but they're not what they were 6 years ago, whenever it was that they traded for 5 years ago, whatever it was when they traded for Kawhi Leonard.
Because basically they were old Atlanta Hawks. Remember, Atlanta Hawks used to always be 1-2.
Well, better than them, honestly. Like they were the one seed more. I got it then. That home run segment makes a lot of sense. This one, a little bit strange. Take a break. Get into some Dolphins. Big time matchup against the Bills. We got that coming up next.
Listen to
It's our Tua. It's our Tua. It's our Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Tonga Vailoa. Not
Tua Tagovailoa.
A for effort. Dolphins quarterback.
Tua.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua.
Tua.
Tua, Tua, Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Can go to hell. Tua Tonga Vailoa. Dolphins quarterback.
Daddy loves you guys.
Our Tua with Tobin and Leroy.
Check the history of
Hour two of the program, ladies and gentlemen. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Got a little damages done, my friend, coming on up. Hey, if you guys want to come watch the show in studio.
When is this?
When is the contest over? Is that what you're asking?
When are they coming
I
in?
don't know.
Okay. Well, I need some, prep time. We got to do our swag bag.
I will find out before.
Honestly, we're gonna have to do our swag bag.
Why? You've seen the swag bag?
I've heard of the swag bag.
No, I already knew that. What are you talking about?
What do you mean you heard about the swag
We
bag?
not no.
I asked.
Well, what's in the swag bag?
Celsius.
Probably, actually.
Yeah.
You will get a T-shirt, a koozie, I believe, and I forgot what else.
No.
Love a koozie.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What?
We no.
Well, what are you gonna put in it?
Don't worry about it.
Smell
It ain't
itself.
gonna be a koozie.
What are you gonna put in it? Empanadas?
No.
A salt lick.
A salt lick,
I got rid of that.
Maybe.
a dragon costume.
I think my wife made me throw that out. I'm trying to remember.
Well, she did throw away all your props, right?
A lot of them, yeah. I was really
Oh,
pissed about it.
including the burnt hat.
No, that I threw out before she got home.
Oh,
I'm not an
She
idiot.
still hasn't noticed the melted part of the can, which is
The garbage can?
yeah.
nah.
Well, I had to put in a flame retardant place,
That's not flame retardant if it melted.
Oh, I disagree, dude, because it contained it. Did its job. It's bend, don't break defense.
Dude,
Wow.
I don't think you realize how close you were to burning your house down.
No, it was a close set.
Yeah, that's what.
It was a close set.
We were tagged on a video, I think, last week
Oh, yeah.
about a little.
Somebody trying to do the same thing. Almost like
They should have called me.
is it? Oh God. Oh,
I
Oh,
kept,
oh my
I kept
goodness.
hearing in my head, it's a close set. It's a close set.
Well, obviously it wasn't.
And it was.
oh, it was.
It was bad.
I mean, like, yeah,
One person came out unscathed.
yeah.
It didn't work. I mean, the Heat still got gentlemen swept. So, I mean, it did end up being pointless. I agree with that.
Yeah, but still, though,
It was
you
a close set.
You had me going.
Yeah. I tried to get everybody fired up for that night.
See what you did there.
Headlines brought to you by New Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Oh, anyway, I forgot to tell you. You distracted me on this. If you guys want to go watch the show in person, you guys want to come watch the show in person, go to WQAM's contest page, and you guys can enter. You can take part in the Goosies, the Shenanigans, and all the sports talk, and check it on out. All you guys got to do is go to our contest page. It's brought to us courtesy of Miami Media School, where you can gain the skills, advantages, and insights you need to become a sports broadcaster. Visit beonair.com for more information. Now let's get to some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
Monday Night Football last night. Bengals and Joe Burrow
Bro,
beat
hey,
the Rams 19-16.
have you tallied up the
I have.
and you're in last place?
I am. Don't worry about it, though.
Tables. have
Wait, what are the
turned.
records?
Right now,
Yeah, let's hear
How
it.
the
Marcos,
turntables.
Yeah.
8-5-1. He's
That's
got a
wrong.
game to catch up. He's got a game in hand.
It's wrong.
Leroy, 8-5-2. Old Tobes, 7-8.
Ooh.
7 and 8.
Yep.
7 and 8.
Wow.
You guys are getting, because of those damn draws, a couple soccer heads.
Yeah, hate that.
No, because we don't listen. I know why I will always beat you.
Hmm?
Because if I have a game that's too close to my heart, I just won't bet it. I won't pick it.
I don't have a choice here, though. Like, sometimes the games end up where they are.
You picked the Dolphins and
Like, I picked Dolphins. I picked Jets, Patriots. I was like, they both
well, that
suck.
was at the end.
Yeah.
But you went petty.
Not, but, like, it's petty both ways. Like,
All right.
you
I got
know,
you. I got you.
I didn't know.
I only
I
lost
didn't know by the end of this, Joe
way,
Namath would have taken a whiz on Zach Wilson.
by the way, I'm done with the Cowboys.
What about him?
I picked them. It's the only blemish.
No, you lost the Rams game.
No, I didn't. It was three.
They were plus 2.5.
Oh, I thought it was 3. I thought I tied.
Wrong.
Oh.
No, I think you got mine wrong too.
You were 2-2-1.
I was 2-2-1.
Yep.
No, I wasn't. Okay, 2-2-1. I thought. I'm sorry. I thought I was 2-1-2. Yeah, 2-2-1. No. I got it. 2-2-1.
This guy
still not a losing.
Things I can't count.
I mean, you sometimes have problems with the simplest of things. Mm-hmm.
Mike McDaniel said on Monday, Jalen Waddle's still in concussion protocol, but is very optimistic with how he's feeling. He said that Connor Williams, Jalen Phillips, who's dealing with an oblique injury, they're day-to-day. River Craft. River is dealing with a shoulder injury. He said not day-to-day.
So he's got.
So that seems like it's going to be a little bit for River.
A sprain or.
I mean, it's more time for our boy Robbie Chosen.
Robbie Chosen was good.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's good.
I mean, he was wide ass open.
He was.
Holy smokes.
I think Pat Surtain was just.
Did you see Mike White's eyes just light up?
Yep.
What?
Willy nilly. So you got that. Marlins, huge one tonight. Huge week for the
They got to go
Fish.
2. They got to win 2 out of 3 last 2 series, right?
4-2. Yeah, I would say.
No.
Yeah.
4. Yeah. That's right. 4-2.
Wow.
4-2 gets it done.
I think so. Hope so. Especially Cubbies got a couple of tough matchups. Marlins, Mets, and Pirates. You know, it's there for. It's right there
Marlins.
for him. Oof. It's right there for him.
Yeah.
We know Sandy's done. That's tough.
He's done?
Yeah, he's done. He had a rehab start. Didn't go well.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was going to ask. I know he was
Tight forearm.
Ooh.
Didn't he already have Tommy John?
No.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, no.
But I think that's why they're shutting him down. Like, they're like, let's not press this. Go into the offseason.
Wait, so do you think they're going to do Tommy John's in
No.
the offseason? Okay, no.
No, because I think he's, I think they probably already checked on that. But
Okay.
That's how it starts, though.
it's tight. So, like,
It's
now-
just like that Joe Burrow and that calf injury.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna be nervous about that all year if I'm.
Yeah, he was like, oh, it's getting better. I'm like, I don't think football makes it better.
Yeah.
No. When half of your stuff is done on your toes.
And he's not looking
I
great.
was gonna say, have you seen
Like-
that offense? Doesn't seem.
Have you seen him moving around?
Yeah, he looks
He
terrible.
looks terrible.
Very bad.
He looks terrible. Eagles yesterday, they handled the Buccaneers 25-11.
What did you had to know
mean,
that?
come on
Wait,
now.
hold on.
2-0. Something's.
Hold on. You had to know it was
Oh,
coming.
I thought a prime time. They were dogs. They were 5. What were they? 5-point dogs.
Yep.
I thought Eagles would beat them by a field goal.
I picked the Eagles though.
No, I did. You didn't pick the Eagles.
Man. This
I
is getting
thought I picked
confusing.
the Eagles.
No, sir. I
You
have
picked
here. You have the
Detroit,
Rams.
Seattle,
1-1 loss,
Green Bay, push, and the Rams.
loss.
Yeah.
I thought I was 2.
I took Tampa Bay +5.
I thought I was 2-1-2.
I took Tampa Bay +5. That bit me.
Why?
nice. Because I thought prime time on the road. I thought that there would be a field goal game.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
You don't have faith in the Eagles. That's what it is.
No, it's not that.
They have the thing that you just have to go. You're not going to score against them. They're so good defensively.
Yeah.
Like I know everybody talks about Jalen Hurts and they talk about that offensive line, and I get it. And the run game's so impressive again for them. But that defense is, I mean, it's really good. It's really good what they got. So
It's amazing how good everybody else on your team can look if you can run the football and stop the run.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't understand that. That's been one of the fundamental rules of football since the beginning of time. Run the football, stop the run.
Mhm.
There's been coaches that try to come in and say, no, we're going to do it our way. We're going to use these outside passes like run, but it ain't the same. And if you look around the league, the teams who had success running the ball over the longest period of time are going to be the teams that are going to be there at the end.
yeah, it's hard to
I
argue.
didn't make those rules up. Even as a running back, I didn't make those rules up. But you look at Miami. Look at Philadelphia. Look at San Fran.
Yep.
Right? Like that, they're all very similar in that you have a quarterback, but your team is mostly run on defense and offensive line play.
Right now, Dolphins, Philly, San Fran, the top 3 rushing teams. Dolphins, the top team. Obviously, the Dolphins are going to have
Well, you ran for
crazy numbers right now.
right.
They're going to be the number 1 offense in everything.
Right.
But Philly, Miami, San Francisco are all undefeated, all top 3 rushing teams so far this year.
Who else? Who's fourth? And
Cleveland's
fifth?
4th.
Cleveland's fourth. They gave one away.
Baltimore's 5th.
Baltimore's fifth. Also gave one away.
And then, of course, as you're expecting, the Cardinals are 6th.
Yeah.
But of course, they don't have a quarterback, so
right.
They gotta do something.
But understand, like.
But Buffalo,
I'm just
Dallas,
right.
That's your top 10, and then I think Kansas City rounds up the top
10. I'm curious as to when you have numbers like this, right? Why do they treat the running game so nonchalantly when it's a proven statistic that the better you can run the ball, the better everything else goes on your team? I've never been able to figure that out. Because look, there you go. Look at the teams. Like, I would love a coach to come out and say, I got on Kevin Stefanski said we passed the ball to set up the run, and I'm like, no, you don't, dude. You ain't that guy, right?
You're not that guy, pal.
You're not that guy, pal. Right? So, and even Cleveland this week,
Dolphins are averaging 6 yards a carry.
Just anybody. You touch the rock, you getting. And that's including the sacks, all the negative yards, still 6 yards. That's got to be leading the NFL, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Arizona's 5.6. Then the Commanders are 5. Buffalo is 5. Eagles 4.9.
Well, some of them, let me be honest with you, some of them are higher yards per carry because they don't run it that much, right?
Probably.
Buffalo doesn't really run the ball. They try to chuck it all around. So
might want to hone in on willy-nilly there. Although he's bounced back.
He's back to playing his kind of football, which is
good.
You can be safer playing the style of football that made you successful. But when you tell me you're going to change, I ain't buying it. You're too far into your career.
We'll hear a little bit more about this matchup. Christian Wilkins had some thoughts on the rivalry with Josh Allen. We'll get to that coming up next.
Did.
Oh, baby.
Hall & Oates for 200. Is that Hall & Oates?
Indeed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hockman loves him some oats.
It's true.
The mustache.
Loves that mustache, dude. Oh, man. Welcome back, everybody. Hey, Riptide is back, and our ultimate concert on Fort Lauderdale Beach is December 2nd and 3rd. Part of the lineup has been announced. Here's what we got so far. The Black Keys are going to be there. Jelly Roll is going to be there.
J-Fig and the Burterers.
Yes. J-Fig and
I'ma
the
be
Burterers.
there.
Rockville. Ladies and gentlemen, Murderer. Where all my macaws at?
That's the call that comes out right before I make my grand entrance.
Exactly. dude.
Yeah, you hear some birds.
Lovejoy is going to be there. Cannon, Silver Sun Pickups, Beach Weather. J-Fig loves Beach Weather.
Beach weather.
And
Is that where you went into that little arena and got all blocked by the big man? No.
That was boys like girls. But I saw beach weather last year.
At Riptide?
And
Yes.
yes.
And then also, Flo Rida is going to be there.
Whoa, friend of the
All
show.
that
Friend of the
energy.
Follows me on Instagram, even though I wasn't here that day that he was here.
Nice.
Appreciate it, though,
For
Flo.
some reason, it doesn't follow me, though.
I tell you what,
Right?
It's
he's kind of a stand-up dude. You know what I mean? He ain't really.
It was nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is nice.
nice.
Well, we'll be giving away a pair of tickets. Are we giving away a pair of
He's-
tickets
he's
today?
not-
Do we have a pair of tickets to give away, Marcus?
He's
That's
not
what my liner
small.
says.
Wow, what?
He's not small.
Is that what it
That's
says?
what my liner says. We have a pair of tickets to give away. Can you
Oh
check
my
on
God.
that? Because if I do, I'll give them away.
Wow, if we do,
Okay,
everyone's lucky.
Double check on that for me. But it does say in my liner that we have a pair of tickets to give away.
Nice.
Does it say when?
It's today.
Pre-sales began today, so it could possibly be today.
Pre-sales did begin today, man. If you look at exclusive exclusive pre-sale tickets, sign up for our
Can we use
newsletter
our-
at WQAM.com and be the first to get that info. The Riptide Music Festival is powered by Ford.
Can we get
Wow.
can we use RC points?
Yeah. How many do you have?
Do
though?
you have?
This
I don't
month?
know.
This is
13?
like Dave and Buster's when you have like 3,000
Oh
coupons.
no. You need to fill a garbage bag up
Yep.
with those little tickets for a decoder ring.
Yep. Same thing with this.
Well, you let me know about those tickets, Margot.
I want the big
Before
stuffed animal.
The big show coming up this weekend, by far the best game in the NFL. Dolphins Bills. Dolphins Bills
Yep.
is at 1 o'clock.
Wait, let me look at the slate before you. I know this is our own personal interest
I looked at the
because we no, I'll be the judge of it.
Okay.
All right.
Don't trust my judgment. I see.
No, I
all
don't.
These years.
I do not. I do
I'm telling
not.
you, it's the best game
Week
by far.
4.
dude.
There's a couple of good ones.
Give me one better.
I didn't say better. I said good ones.
I think the only thing close,
Lions Packers.
That's Thursday Night Football doesn't count. And it's
Oh,
not
that's
that
Thursday Night
old.
Football. Okay. No. Okay.
Yep.
Ravens Browns.
Decent, not as good.
Mm.
No.
Okay.
Mm.
Can't believe the Colts are 2-1.
I know, crazy.
Lucky.
Old Orca boy.
Pretenders.
Wow. Vikings and Panthers both 0-3.
Oof.
Yeah.
Hot
that's
seat
rough.
game.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not
Well
surprised
done.
about the Panthers, though. I'm surprised
No.
about the Vikings.
Cardinals 49. No.
I told you.
You
Chiefs
did?
Jets. Seahawks. Seahawks Giants.
It's like you're
Game of the
struggling
week.
over there.
You
huh?
want to know why it's the game of the week?
Why?
Because they took Kevin Harlan away from us. And you know who they're sending us?
Oh, no.
Romo.
Jim. Romo.
Oh, Jim.
Hold on. I lost. I don't even see one. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I don't want to lose Kevin Harlan. Kevin Harlan is
He's our guy.
That's our guy. Jim Nance gets to swoop in here and be part of the Dolphins bandwagon all of a sudden. Him and I mean that Tony Romo's so in the
Oh,
bag for Josh
God.
Allen. He
Oh,
loves
God.
Josh. Oh, Jim, he did the run thing, Jim.
Wait, you don't think the Ravens Browns is a?
What?
Can I interrupt for 1 second?
Yeah.
We were only supposed to give away a pair of tickets yesterday, not today.
Yes, I do see that now.
But we didn't. So
So we
Okay.
have it available.
okay, great. So we
Okay.
do have a pair of tickets to give away.
We do.
But not for the week, just one pair of
We
tickets.
just have
Yeah.
1 2-day pass.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I'm lying. 2 2-day passes.
All right. Just tell me during the break.
Already.
But the,
Wait, way to go, guys!
Sorry.
so yeah, is look, I know you do your
No,
little
but I'm
thing
just
and
saying,
stuff.
Ravens Browns is
The
like
Dolphins are the best show in the NFL.
yes, agreed.
No one cares about
I'm
the
not
Browns.
not even disputing that.
Mhm.
You just asked me about
It's close. It's good.
Games.
It's kind of like
it's
Jim
good.
Brown versus Lawrence. It's good.
Yeah.
It's not Dolphins Bills.
The 3 games that I will definitely see are Lions Packers, Bills Dolphins, Browns Ravens. I can't. Buccaneers Saints.
You agree with me though that Tony Romo is in the bag for Josh Allen though, yeah?
He loves him.
He loved Josh Allen. Oh, Jim. Oh. Now, this is gonna pain you because I know you love this man, Christian Wilkins. Nobody loves Christian Wilkins more than Leroy.
Yeah.
Christian Wilkins pulled a Tobin.
Did he?
Hey.
He pulled a Tobin.
You usually don't like to say that. Usually when we say someone's pulling a Tobin, you say you don't like that.
Yeah.
So this must be something you approve of.
Well, I do approve of it
because he plays for your team.
it's the
Because he plays for your team. Like, here's the funny thing about it is this is the funny thing about Christian Wilkins. I have never been around that dude, and he hasn't been jovial and I played with a guy like that in John Randall. Like, that dude had more energy as a whole than any human being I've ever seen, right? And so I see that in Christian Wilkins. And so every time you see him, it's jokey. And it's funny to me when other guys say, oh, he's dirty, because I just don't see it.
He has some thoughts on Josh Allen. He was asked about Josh Allen, and this is what he thinks about his personal relationship with Josh Allen.
I was going to ask you about the Bills. You and Josh Allen seem to have some battles throughout the year. What is it about him?
That's my guy, man. I love Josh, man. We're cool. We're tight. But no, he's a heck of a competitor. Love playing against him. He definitely brings the best out of you as a defense, as an individual. His resume speaks for itself. But yeah, definitely a heck of a player. And, we're going to have to be on it this week, as a defense and as a team, because they're a really good team, and, they play tough, and we know them. They know us. There's no secrets. We're just going to have to go out there and ball, compete, and, may the best man win.
I don't know if you went to Josh Allen and you were to ask him, Josh, what do you think about Christian Wilkins saying, hey, what do you think of Josh Allen? That's my guy. Because I got to tell you, dude, I don't think Josh Allen agrees. They get into a fight basically every game. Josh Allen's pulling his helmet off. He's trying to shove Christian Wilkins. He's falling to the ground, trying to fight Christian Wilkins. I don't know if Josh Allen would describe Christian Wilkins as my guy.
I would tell you this is that, and I've told you that to this day, me and John Randall are friends, right? We just hated practice against each other. And I think
we were teammates, though.
It still didn't matter, dude. Like we're at it all the time. But I could never be mad at him because he was consistent with who he was. And John Randall being John Randall was a Leroy problem. It wasn't a John Randall problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I knew that. But at the same time, like, I could see how people could not like somebody, right? I couldn't imagine John Randall if I had to go against him every day and he was on a different team, right? So, yeah, like, but Christian Wilkins being Christian Wilkins. If you got a problem with that, then that's your problem.
Christian Wilkins was also asked about the idea that he, gets under opponent's skin and it's kind of wiggling.
You have a little bit of a knack to getting under people's skin. You like to talk a little bit on games. Does that ramp up Bills week?
I think that's all speculation. That I do that. I mean, you have no proof. I haven't said that that's what I do. So I don't think, I think that's all speculation. That's all hearsay and whatnot. But yeah, like I said, division opponents, it's always competitive. So just hopefully that, we'll be ready and, ready to play a good game.
Hold up. Yo, Christian, you my guy. We like this.
Are you sure that wasn't Tobin?
Stop lying to those people. You lying. You're the only one come back from the sideline smiling. Got him. Look how mad he is.
Sexy sauce is defamation. Defamation, Your Honor.
11
says speculation.
Where'd you hear that? There's a whole lot of speculating. Like, he had to answer that question smiling, right?
I don't know.
I
didn't see the video. I
He
only
had
got the
to.
sound.
I'm telling you, he had to. You know who's really good? I like RG3.
Okay.
I like him. He's really good.
Interesting.
So he's lying.
Wiggle
He's
room.
lying because that
Hasn't
dude,
been proven.
Hey,
He is right.
Hey, he takes pride in it. He takes pride in it. There's no person. You could be on a 17-play drive. Everybody's exhausted. Christian Wilkins comes from off the field smiling. Got him again. He's hot right now. Come on.
Oh, man. We'll take a quick break. Time to get to our favorite Tuesday game. The damage is done, my friend, is next. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Okay, confirmed. We do have a two-day pass.
2 2-day passes.
2 2-day passes to Riptide. Okay,
Indeed.
confirmed. All right, we'll give away one next hour and one in the final hour. So
Well,
be
it's
listening.
kind of like a pair. You get the pair at the same time.
What do you
Because
mean?
they don't want to give you 1 2-day pass, and you're like, oh, you're going by yourself.
Oh,
So it's like you
my
bring a
bad. I
friend.
thought, okay.
Yeah, you don't want to
we have
pull.
we have a pair of 2-day passes.
A pair of 2-day passes.
Okay. Go to hell.
Heard.
What are you doing, dude? Your
Fix it, dude.
Your listening
All right.
skills are the worst.
I thought he meant 2 when he said 2. I assumed he meant 2 pair.
Am I still going to hell? Is that what's going on here? I'm not sure what just happened.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, Rivertide.
Frog, brought to you by Frog Nation.
Oh man. All right.
Just living my life, guys.
Here's what I would say.
Living
Look,
my best life.
it's tough. It's tough to be as terrible as Zach Wilson is. It is. It's tough to be as terrible as
it is.
but to have maybe the franchise GOAT come out and say he's sick of it, dude.
You know,
Sick of it.
he was the first quarterback to throw for over 4,000 yards. I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
Nah, he was one of the first.
You know, he's probably
quarterbacks.
looking to himself because he went to Alabama, Joe Namath. He's probably thinking to himself, "I wish we had Tua.
Oh,
Wish we had Tua, dude."
Probably
Any
loves
one of
Tua.
them because
Probably
they had
loves Tua.
they had Heisman Trophy candidates for the last 10 years.
Yeah. Probably
Not
thinking that.
anymore. Now they can't figure out who's their quarterback.
He's got to be thinking to himself, I wish it, but he is out here saying, I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it, dude.
You think any other coach that had Tua would have been able to do what Mike McDaniel is doing? That's what I think. It's like I'm not saying Tua's not good,
Yeah.
but he kind of got the best situation for his skill set.
I think he needed the personality of Mike McDaniel right when he got it. I don't think it could have been handled worse from the first couple of years because he had,
a guy who didn't like him.
Well, he just had a guy who was rats off a ship him early and then decide the strangest, honestly, the strangest point of his second year was why they hired Chan Gailey. Because I don't understand why you hired.
That was going the other way.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
understand that. I don't understand that. And then they clearly had a coaching staff that believed in Ryan Fitzpatrick more than him. It was
I would
just
say
weird.
when you see coach hirings, sometimes you need to look more at who represents them
Mhm.
and where they, where they cross paths in the past.
Yeah.
Right? Because sometimes they don't necessarily go with the best qualified. They go with the guy they're familiar with.
Right.
And so you look at the coaching staff down here.
Mhm.
How many guys have said, "Oh, me and Mike work together here," or "Me and Mike work together there," right? So a lot of that is, that's why there's players you used to get mad when they used to go to the middle of the field and chit chat.
I think the thing that Flores that's strange is just feel like nothing made him happy, right? Because it was like that, even that first year where they were trying to tank, like they changed quarterbacks a bunch of times. I get it, they sucked, but it was like they went Rosen, then they went to Fitzpatrick, and they were just trying these things all over the place. And then it's like, he didn't want Tom Brady. And then like, okay, well, we got the quarterback we're going to draft for, but then he was sick of that. Like it seemed like there was no pleasing the guy. You know what I mean?
I think the first rule of a coach, right? I don't care who you are. I don't care how smart you think you are. I don't care how talented of a coach you are. But your definite job, absolute, no question, is to take the talent you have and get the most talent out of those players as you can to try to win games. The fact that he was rats off a ship so quick on Tua, understanding the injury stuff and all the stuff that Tua had to go through, I just think he did everybody in that locker room a disservice by not even trying.
But I think the thing that is interesting about Tua, right, is and why it's so strange that he became this polarizing figure, because man, he really does. It's not only awesome, but he's handled himself with such
He
grace.
does nothing to warrant what the
grace and
treatment
class.
that people give him.
With Zach Wilson, I get it. His teammates, he threw his teammates under the bus, hated him. And it's not easy being in that position of being the franchise savior, but we are seeing this with all the other quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence is tweeting out notebook emojis, taking notes. Justin Fields is out here saying it's coaching. Zach Wilson had people wearing Mike White t-shirts by the middle of last year. I don't understand why Tua became this polarizing guy. The guy's been nothing but a great teammate the entire time, basically. Very strange. By the way, I got to show you during the break A+ clip of Tua correcting Tyreek Hill on saying something.
Ooh.
Oh, it's good. What do you got for damage?
So I usually don't. I usually don't like to make fun of people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that
Well,
already
what?
been. Well. Let me finish that.
All right.
Of course, I love making fun of people. That's what I do. That's the world I live in. But not when they're down.
Don't like to kick them when they're down.
Right. And so the interaction between Sean Payton and the guy asking him questions, while I enjoyed it, I felt bad for Sean Payton because how many different ways do you want to say, I'm embarrassed that we put that product out there?
I think you need to say it, just in my opinion, when it's 70 points, you need to say it every way.
Right. So you
I think you
so
need to
you
say it
said
every way.
the crime you committed as a group was so heinous that you just sit there and take the punishment of answering all the questions.
Yes.
I mean, did you see the pictures? They showed a still shot of one of A-Chain's touchdowns.
That was amazing.
And 6 guys were on the ground.
He laid all of the Broncos to waste. It was crazy.
So, that's not on Sean Payton. Although I will say this. One of the things I love about Mike McDaniel, he's never given the appearance of arrogance, right? So he's not one of those coaches that comes in, like when he says, I explained what to do and the why, right? So everybody's on the same page. A lot of coaches aren't like that. Like Sean Payton came in guns a-blazing saying, hey, this is the way I do this. I've been around this league a long time. That sometimes comes across wrong. So, I mean, the thing that, sure, he's quirky and sure he's, sometimes we fall asleep when he talks, right, or doze off. But the way in which he goes about football to his young men, to this team, is so refreshing because you see the other side of it.
It's crazy.
Go look at what Sean Payton. Oh, we ain't doing that here.
Especially after Sean Payton talked all of that mess coming into the season.
About Hackett?
About the front office.
Right.
All of it.
Right. You
Russell Wilson.
You know what you say? Tobin, say your thing. You come in with that.
Don't lose.
Right. Right.
Don't you lose, dude.
You definitely can't give up 70.
No.
With all the stuff you came in there with, what do you think Hackett's thinking right now?
It's crazy.
I think Hackett's like, I'm like, yeah, hey.
I mean, he's got his own, to be fair, he's got his own issues. You know?
But at least I didn't give up 70.
J-Fig, what's the damage for you today?
Did you guys see the game, Philadelphia against the Bucks?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Well, did you see how the Eagles fans didn't help put up the Buccaneers flag?
They didn't help them put it up?
Yeah, so I have a picture right here.
So the little corner.
They were fighting that corner. They were like, nope, we're
That's
not.
funny.
It was
Damage
so
is
funny.
done.
I would not put the video up because legal reasons, but it was just really funny.
That
seeing
is
it.
funny.
And I'm convinced Trevor's was in there.
Probably. Trevor.
Definitely.
Did he go to the
Definitely.
One of our
game?
producers.
He was there, actually. Yeah.
He was there. I mean, look,
That
the
was
Eagles
him.
fans are nuts. I don't know. There's no other. There's no nice way to put it.
And then when you play in Philly, you know what you do? On the way to the stadium, it's nothing but funeral homes. You pass about 20 of them.
Interesting.
Wow, that
Damage is done there,
a
though.
little downer. Yeah,
Damage is done.
But it was funny.
It is funny. You can't deny that. What say you, Frogger Mayfield?
Wow. You thinking of that the whole time? You just freestyle these?
He said freestyle.
My damage is done goes to a man who probably had a little bit too much, somehow ended up a lot further from his home than he would have liked, and decided, I don't really want to walk home, so I'm going to go ahead and steal this golf cart. This resulted in him leading LAPD on arguably the slowest, most bizarre car chase of life. And long story short, 19 miles per hour was the highest pace of this slow speed chase.
It was a
if you
slow
will.
chase?
It was a slow speed
Yeah,
chase.
Golf
love
carts
that.
are not quite fast.
And
No.
if that wasn't enough, the man was for some reason shirtless
course.
and had a dog with him on his lap the entire time.
It seems like one of Leroy's neighbors in Davie.
Shirtless, shoeless, far from his home, decided, nah,
Driving a golf cart with a dog in it.
You ever walk somewhere and decide, oh, this is a good idea, and then realize this is further than I thought?
The dog is like, hey, are we gonna stop? Because
I want to jump.
Yeah, so he took his dog with him, man. I think he avoided all otters though. So,
so wait, so what is he getting charged with?
I
Can't have reckless driving. And he's looking at like, what do you
did I
guys
do?
want?
Well, apparently
Right?
there was
who was remember the former Panthers coach who got busted DUI for the golf cart? He goes, I used to coach the Panthers. You don't care.
You don't care.
You don't
know who I
remember
am.
years ago that old couple in Boca drove the cart on the highway.
Oh,
Could you imagine that conversation? I told you to take a left at the right, Marty.
The old hate directions.
Oh no! Look, you know what the old dude like though? Shortcuts. Every time we get in the car, my wife says, "Big Spoon says, hey, no shortcuts."
Dade South says, go to break, Ribbit Craycraft.
wow, dude. Now he's getting in on it.
Hey, always posh. Part owner of the Pinks.
Think he calls her posh?
Nah. What is her real
Michael
name?
McDaniel.
Victoria,
Wow.
right? Beckham?
Yeah, Victoria Beckham, yeah?
Sounds about right.
Posh
Yes,
Spice
it is.
Victoria Beckham, man. I did see, by the way, we'll get some headlines here brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know truck.
Tomorrow is the U.S. Open Cup final for the Pinks.
Oh, wait a
Are they moving to Hard Rock?
What?
No.
I haven't heard that. I thought that there was a rumor that got shut down early that they weren't going to move it over there.
What do you mean it's the final? Didn't we win already?
No,
No,
that
we
was
won-
the Leagues Cup. They won the Leagues Cup. This was the cup that they were in the semifinal in already without
Oh.
Messi.
Oh.
Then they won that, and now they're in the League Cup final, and that's tomorrow. But Tata, according to Tim Reynolds, he says Jeudy Alba likely out tomorrow for the final, but isn't revealing anything of the status of Lionel Messi. Why is that?
Why?
Why is Tata playing it so close to the vest?
Why would they do that?
Interesting.
Why is
Pat
Alba out,
McAfee
though?
looks like a giant, doesn't he?
Like a giant?
He's a punter.
No, I know, but look at the guy next to him. Even he's sitting down.
That
Look
guy's
how
a
much bigger Pat McAfee looks than the dude.
I wouldn't be
who you
surprised
can't-
if Pat McAfee's actually standing on a soapbox.
He's not. I can see his feet.
Oh,
That's why I said that.
Okay. How tall is Pat McAfee? I have no
Maybe
idea.
6'2", 6'3".
For a punter? That's crazy.
No, they're usually long, tall, and lanky.
He's 6'1".
Yep. 6'1".
Yeah.
Oh no. Wait, look at this guy. Wait. Look at the
What
TV.
is going on?
Look at this guy.
What's going on with
That's
that?
not
He's
far.
doing choreography
Hey.
dancing.
You told me to put on WSVN. You told me to
They
put
got
this
the
on.
whole thing blocked off?
Wow.
Wait,
where is
did they
that?
pick him up by ambulance and then he lost his mind?
And how
Oh,
do you
it's
end up
raining?
on top of the ambulance?
It's pouring. He's just sitting on top of it.
Only in Florida.
Where is that? Do you know?
Miramar.
Wow.
Damn it.
Look how much it's rated.
Can't even say only in day.
Hey, can you give us a weather update from the Demesne and
Ooh.
Dover Law Firm? YourAccentAttorneys.com. Free consultations 24/7.
Wait, they're
Call
still
them
there.
866-954 more. Yeah.
Why
I
don't
know.
they just no?
He's still dancing.
He's finishing
Okay.
his performance.
Here,
And a 1.
please
and a
correct.
2.
Please, I'm not trying to be insensitive here.
How do you get up?
Why don't they just do them like a little tranquilizer gun?
Like
They can't do
I
that.
think that you gotta I think he's gotta be a danger to people to do that.
yeah, and also, I mean, look at this performance. Why would you want to stop that?
Do you think like he's just fed up with the Damian Lillard watch?
He's probably done. He's like, dude,
I just want to know, is Damian Lillard coming to the Miami Heat? I'm tired of the rumors.
Why they got 12 square blocks blocked off?
Seriously,
Chuck?
what's going on?
We're back here on WSVN. Chuck, what do we got going on there? It appears the man has just been rumors. He's been making whale sounds aimlessly,
Okay.
wondering. I just want to know, Cronin, what's your game with the Raptors talk, okay? You're not going to send them there, all right? Is Hero enough? What's enough? Can you just pick up a call?
Go join him.
Keeps just saying things about Damian Lillard and doesn't seem to be making a whole lot of sense, Chuck.
Why the guy back at studio always named Chuck?
I don't know.
Right?
Back to you.
Chuck.
Oh, man.
That's only one syllable.
Michael, what's going on, man?
Oh.
Hey, I would prefer a little more bass, but go ahead.
What's up, man?
Do you?
Leroy, I got two things for you. First is when I win these tickets to the concert, I'm going to be out of town and my old lady wants to go with you. What do you think?
Whoa,
Oh.
I'm gonna say like this.
Okay.
Big Spoon won't be okay.
No, Big Spoon, don't play.
Big Spoon is feisty. She's feisty.
Big Spoon does not play, and I don't.
Fair enough.
And I would just say, hey, I'm just doing a friend a favor, and she ain't gonna buy it.
Nah.
Nah.
All right.
What else, Mike?
I got to go back to week one. Quick statement. Do y'all know how we won that game against the Chargers?
Refresh me with the
It
touchdown
was
pass
the
to Tyreek.
timeout right before the half that McDaniel charged over, and we went down and got that field goal, and that was the difference in the game. Give me some.
There you go.
He
We'll
said,
give you some.
Give it some. Oh, that's wait. That's got to be a new one. That's got to be a new. Give me some.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Dude, This why.
Just throws it out there.
This
sometimes.
why. Whoa, look at this dude.
Maybe I should change.
Maybe
the
ESPN was the wrong choice.
Dude, we
ESPN
got
might
a
have
crazy dude on the top of the thing, and this dude got his wig split.
I gotta put TNT on.
You know you don't want to trade him.
You can't put
Toronto.
you can't put TNT on, because then that makes me think of Brian Flores.
Who do I
Takes
believe?
no talent.
Who do
Turn
I
off the
believe
television.
these rumors, Cronin? Who do I believe? I'm tired. It's been 87 days. All right, can Damian Lillard just be traded already to Miami? I'm sick of waiting. I'm tired of having Shams on notification. Some guy named Matt Ryan went to the Bucks. I didn't even understand it. I thought the quarterback was going to the Buccaneers. Why? But then I thought to myself, why is Shams reporting on that today? Can you please just end the trade? Even just tell me if the Heat aren't getting him. I'm tired of waiting. I want to live my life. Just make a decision already. Can you and Riley get on a FaceTime? Can you both come on the show and just, hey, have it out there? I'm tired of no communications. I'm sick of it.
Sir, please get down from the ambulance.
I'm going to get down. But
Get down now!
I need to understand something. What does it mean when the Heat are saying they're not desperate for Dame?
Someone get the
Because
tranquilizer.
to me, that only means not giving up Bam and Jimmy. If they're not asking for him, then it's not desperate to me. Can I just get him? I will call Cronin myself. Riley doesn't have to do it, and I'll offer a sweetener, whatever it has to be. The hippie, the Serbian Terminator. Just get me Damian Lillard. I am desperate for Damian Lillard. I want him. I don't want him to play in Canada, and I certainly don't want Philadelphia to get him. Can we have some talks, please?
Sir, please get down from the vehicle, please.
Chuck, he doesn't seem to be reasoned with here. He keeps wanting to. He's actually asking for a conference with Pat Riley and Bill
Who is
Cronin.
that guy? Wait, first of all, how did he get up there?
I don't know.
I don't know how he got up there.
My fear is he was inside and they picked him up, and then he woke up.
And then was just like, I'm gonna get out of here.
Right.
Where are you taking me?
Okay, let's see.
The hospital, I think, sir. I'm pretty sure.
There's a tweet.
You're gonna find some deets on this, JF. By the way, you never went to the Windowplex to give us weather.
Oh yeah.
As you walk over there,
Leroy is heading
speaking
over to the
with
Windowplex.
Over.
All right, checking it out.
You know what? You're lucky I didn't correct you several times earlier.
Whoa. Wow.
Okay, I'm not going to even lie. It's
Mm.
all the way cloudy.
Huh.
Mostly
All the way cloudy. I
So
like
you're
that.
saying that
We've
you
seen a
lie
couple of showers
sometimes?
go through. Nice little breeze, 10 to 15 miles an hour. And the winds are coming out of the east, which means that if any planes are taking off, they should be coming from right to left. Yeah, white to right. That's a good way to fly.
The white stripes?
Tangibles clouds.
No, hey, these things look like they're gonna cause a ruckus later. These clouds are not to be played with.
Mm.
And it's probably about 88, 89 degrees. But other than that, it's gonna rain today. I'm telling you right now.
Mm.
Based on what I'm seeing out here, this windowplex, the wind speeds, and just the overall cloudiness of the air, the outside, it's raining.
There you go. He's a golfer. How do you do, Marcos?
It is indeed 88 degrees outside. He was correct in that regard. We have winds coming out of the east southeast at 6 miles per hour and a 94% cloud cover. So
Yeah,
he is correct.
I ain't gonna lie. I could tell when I came in, it was just all the way cloudy. We saw, I watched earlier, a couple of showers went by.
It's gonna rain.
That's it.
That's your weather. Wow, look at him unplugging his headphones. Unprofessional. Fix it, dude. Fix it. Okay, he's back on the.
I just want to know. Can we please?
Sir, get down.
Hold on.
That is dangerous.
Are they really more interested in Grady Dick than Tyler Herro? I didn't even know who that was. He looks like a Tyler Herro knockoff. Intangibles. Are you really here to tell me that the Blazers are more interested in Grady Dick, who's never played in a game, they're more interested in him than Tyler Herro or Jaime Jaquez.
Sir,
What? Sir,
your big ass is denting the roof.
I just want to know, when are we
Get
gonna
down,
have?
sir.
No,
We're
I need
asking
to
you
know,
to get down.
when will we have a Damian Lillard trade? I'm sick of it. It's been 87 days. I'm
87
tired of
years.
Drew Starr having to cut up every podcast. I am tired of following Damian Lillard's cousin and cryptic tweets. I am tired of following Tyler Herro and creepily screenshotting all of his Instagrams like some psycho.
Sir.
I'm glad
Can
you
you please,
confirmed that it's creepy.
please, for God's sake.
Hey,
That's it.
I got the phrase that
You know
I got
what?
the
Mark
phrase
the
that'll
tape.
get him. Calm down.
No, wait, calm down.
Never
Is that
tell a
on
person
Dame,
to-
is that on Don Dalla's new album?
Okay.
Which I have also streamed way too many times looking for cryptic clues. I had to listen to a Cameron podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Can somebody please just get Damian Lillard to the Heat?
That's it.
I'm tired of waiting, Riles.
Get the tranquilizer.
I don't.
Why does he not know?
Finally got him, guys.
Finally got him. All right.
Back after this?
Yeah.
All right, welcome back. It's Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 o'clock here on the program.
Belinda Carlisle.
All right, we got to take SVN off. We got to take SVN off too much because you're distracted.
Wait a minute. I'm distracted.
You're distracted. You've commented on everything.
Wait, you were dancing on the couch.
No, that was me. That wasn't me. That was unreasonable Heat fan who's tired of the Dame talk. We tranked him. Dolphins, of course, riding high off of that win this weekend, 70-20 over the Denver Broncos. 24-hour rule, though. We got to turn the page, Leroy. All right. As Mike McDaniel said in the locker room afterwards, it's about nobody else's standard but our standard. And the standard now is you got to kick the Bills' ass. That's the that is the big thing there.
I just like the way football is really cool for the Dolphins and the Canes. And I really enjoy watching them play simply because you don't have to deal with the nonsense that you've had to deal with in past years. Right. The dumb penalties, the losing games that you probably shouldn't have because you don't have the poise to get over the hump.
Don't put on Charmed. That's worse. He likes Charmed.
No, I don't like
Damn it, dude.
Put on something else, dude.
Jay Fink's gonna watch Charmed. Man.
I don't like Charmed.
What you seem like you like Charmed.
That's Kelly Cuoco's first show.
Kelly Cuoco was on Charmed?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He says that every time he sees her.
Exactly
Is it not,
why I had to take it off.
Is it not true?
I guess. You're the one that told
goodness,
us.
you guys.
But yeah, the Broncos are facing big humiliation for what the Dolphins did to them. Did you see Chael Sonnen? Chael Sonnen was pissed at the Dolphins.
Oh, I did see that.
Chael Sonnen was pissed at the Dolphins. A guy who doesn't comment on football, I guess the 70 mark he said that it's more demeaning to
take a knee.
To take a knee. He said it was a disgusting move by the Dolphins. He says as a competitor, you should never run out the clock. He goes, I don't understand this run out the clock stuff. You're not allowed to do that. He actually even went as far as to say, as a wacky person, he said that the Dolphins should face legal ramifications for not scoring as much as they should as they could, which I think is a bit much. But he was basically saying it's more humiliating for the Dolphins to show mercy than it is for them to run up the score and get the record.
It is. People don't understand that. You embarrass them more by saying, we don't want to embarrass you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's
Mike McDaniel went out
it's kind of what you do. Same thing in baseball. You don't steal bases when you're up 6 runs, right? Like there's certain rules that. So I understand why they did it, right? You also have some coaches that will put their second unit in, tell them they got to play up to a standard, and they go out and score 2 more touchdowns, and they go, it is not our job to stop. It's your job to stop us. It works both ways.
Right.
I just like the way Mike McDaniel does things. The way he does things. It is not him to run up the score. And you can appreciate that. He's being who he is. There's no moment in time that's going to take him out of who he is, away from who he is.
Right.
So that's just it. I can live with it. If would I rather see somebody score 73? Sure. Not if it was against me, though. You know what I mean? I mean, what about when the game was over for the Jaguars years ago? When they
62-7?
Right.
Yeah, but they put in Jay
Fiedler, and he kept scoring.
Yeah, Dan Marino's last game too.
That's not on them. So I get what Chael Sonnen is saying, but this is a different, team sports are different, right? Team sports are different in that, when it gets to that point, they're not gonna say mercy, but you give them mercy. Right.
It's like Mike McDaniel had to go out like a Roman emperor, and he puts the thumb sideways, and then he gives him the thumbs up because he lives.
Right.
He lives.
Pretty much.
Kind of him.
Pretty much. But that's it. Because guess what? It all comes around. It really does.
Mike McDaniel.
And if you were on the other side of that 70 points and the team scored another touchdown at the end to go to 77, you would be, if that were your team, you'd be like, that's Bush League.
All hail Emperor McCochin as he decides the fate of Sean Payton.
What would Socrates say to that?
What would he say to that? He would say, mercy.
Attaboy. I'm a big snack time guy.
Imagine if he just goes up with some fruit snacks next to Sean Payton. He goes, "Good game, coach."
He's so great.
Wait, but why? See, this is the problem. You're making him something that he's not because you want to talk him so much trash. But I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled a little packet of those juicers, like the kids, like that he took out of his kid's lunchbox.
A Capri Sun?
Shakes out some nerds.
And a Capri Sun,
yeah.
right? Right. He's not chewing gum. He got bubble yum. What was that? Bubble gum.
Jay Gatto. Jay Gatto just simply
Big
puts,
League Chew.
Jay Gatto 305 goes. Tobin got them pork fingers.
Oh wow!
Jeez. Wow, he said you got a handful of chicharrones.
They're not bad.
My hands point every which way.
Every which way.
They don't work together.
Oh man! Hey, do you have Shannon Sharp ripping the holy hell out of the Broncos yesterday?
Oh my god!
But keep in mind, he's a former Bronco.
I'm sure. He
So
is. He was not pleased and gave Sean Payton the business after that ass kicking.
From top to bottom, you're not good enough. Whoever picked this talent, you're not good enough. The coaches, you're not good enough. The talent on the field is not good enough. That's what that told me yesterday. The first time in NFL history, you got 300 yards passing, 350 yards passing, 350-yard rushing. A guy goes over 200 yards on 18 carries, 70 points with 8 minutes to go. Now, hold on. Sean Payton came in here with his chest all out. That was the worst coaching exhibition I had ever seen.
About Nathaniel Hackett last season.
Yes. And you just got 70 dropped on your dome. A 50-piece and 20 extra flats at no charge. A 70 spot.
Oh man.
20 extra. My favorite is he threw no extra charge. He's got a BOGO.
Mike White says, "Here you go. Just watch me." That view though that we had of Devon A. Chan. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I forgot he changed. Let us all clarify this pronunciation. Devon A. Chan going down the field and leaving 7 Broncos on the field face down. That's incredible. That's incredible. Is that just like exhaustion? Is that just is he too fast? Like what? I've never seen, like they went down like bowling pins.
I have a picture when I played with the Vikings, it's the same thing. Like it's just, you go through the pile and
Shake them out of their shoes.
no, it's not like they all fall. It's just that the way the picture is taken, you're still moving forward and you're going through these different levels where they get blocked or whatever. And the picture looks cool, but it doesn't really happen like it looks.
Dade South says, "How many wings actually make it home if Leroy orders a 70-piece?"
Let me tell you. I'm going to tell you what it is right now.
64.
I'm going to tell you now. I found a new wing place, and I was going to make wings. Now I'm not.
Wow, that's good, huh?
Now, I do have one question to ask people out there. These wings were delicious. I got 50 wings, buffalo, and it wasn't expensive, right? So you're talking about 60 wings cost like $65. 50 wings. That's excellent. That's good price, right? So here's the caveat. They're roasted wings. And when they're roasted, the skin is a little soft. They're cooked, but they're not, when you're thinking chicken wings, you're thinking a firm. So I'm wondering if I can get them to cook them longer, would it get a little more crisp on the end?
Interesting.
Or do I have to do that when I get home?
I don't know. That's a good question. You know what I was doing yesterday?
What were you doing?
Made my own bootleg Publix chicken tender subs.
Oh, if you get all the pieces, let me tell you.
Nice.
You come out way on top.
Yes.
If you get all the stuff, you'll save like $3 a sub.
Yep.
So you got the Publix chicken tenders?
Well, my kids were like, it was after jiu-jitsu and it was after, when we didn't cook because it was like, it was just one of those days, rainy day. Didn't feel like, so I was like, you know what? I got to Publix anyway. I got to get cold cuts for everybody for them making the lunches. And I had to get there. So I had to do a little Publix perusing. And I was like, you know what? what does everybody want to do? Rotisserie chicken at Publix? And then they're like chicken tenders. So I went there, but my son was like chicken tender sub. But it was kind of one of those. It was kind of closing hours for Publix near an end. So I'm like,
you gonna get the raggedy ones.
well, they were pretty good. They were still pretty good, but it was but the you know, you get to that point with the deli, like one guy's washing back there, the other guy's, you know, trying to organize inventory. They're not in sub making move. I'm like, I got it on my own.
Nice.
And so I found my own damn rolls.
It's a good move of you.
Threw them in there, little extra broil, just like you said.
Nice.
Top notch.
But
I don't think I'm going to go to the sub line anymore.
That's what I want to do. If I can take the roasted ones and put them in the grill or something. Who's humming?
I know, but I didn't okay, maybe it's this.
You probably just got to replug in your mic. That's all it is. Oh, that's fixed. There you go. Little wiggle room.
Fixed it.
Fixed it, dude.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I'm wondering if I get them,
Mhm.
and then I just kind of like just put them on like some foil or in a pan and put them in the oven and just let them dry out a little bit. Or do I ask them, can they make them crispy? Or
Ask them if they'll give you a discount since you have to do that much work.
They don't
I mean,
care.
even plain as they come, they were now. To your point,
yeah,
the container that they come in, can't open it.
What do you mean?
Because it comes in like a tray, and they have the top that is.
That folds over. Once you get that top off, there's no way you're putting it back on.
Right. Oh yes,
It's impossible.
you are so right.
It's impossible.
You don't know how many items that I've got for restaurants that are sitting in my refrigerator with the loose top, with a sign that says "Be careful."
Yep.
With a sign.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign. Wait, speaking of lunch, I get home yesterday. Rebecca's in the kitchen. I said, "What are you doing?" She says, "Fix my lunch." Here's what she fixes herself for lunch: salmon.
Whoa.
Yes.
She pescatarian now?
No, she makes salmon, like a big salmon like this, breaks it up into 4 pieces, puts it in a little container with a salad, with her like her lunch is like, I'm like, wow.
She meal prepping?
Yes.
Nice.
That's nice.
I guess.
She's ahead of the game.
She goes, "Dad, you want to try my salmon?"
Mm.
I'm like, even my lovely daughter, who I am obligated to support, no.
You only like toothfish. Patagonian?
Patagonia toothfish, baby.
Yeah, something like
sea
that.
bass.
Oh, sea bass.
Sea bass. By the way,
That was good.
if you saw that fish,
It was nice.
if you see what that fish looks like, you're like, why on earth am I eating this?
By the way, speaking of fish, did you see what the Marlins did to their rookies?
I don't know what they do.
I'll show you during the break. It was really good. It was a good rookie initiation for everybody. Get to that big game for the Marlins tonight against the Mets. Back after this.
On Tobin and Leroy.
You just got 70 dropped on your dome. A 50 piece and 20 extra flats at no charge. A 70 spot.
All right, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Take you up until 2 here on the program. Streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. Miami 560 WQAM. That is our channel. You guys can watch us there, the whole show, or some clips there on demand. And want to let you guys know, right now, you guys can win a pair of tickets, a pair of 2-day passes to Riptide. Caller.
I like the way you explained that. Frog Boy confused us.
Let's get to call number 4. Caller 4 gets a pair of 2-day passes to Riptide Music Festival, which is coming your way December 2nd and 3rd. You got the Black Keys, Jelly Roll, Bleachers, Lovejoy, Cannon, Silver Sun Pickups, Flow Rider, Beach Weather, and more to even be announced. But right now, if you guys want to go, a pair of 2-day passes to Riptide Music Festival on December 2nd and 3rd on Fort Lauderdale Beach, available for you. Caller 4 will get that. And good luck to everybody. Riptide Music Festival is powered by Ford. Before we get to Margos's mixed bag, the Marlins yesterday. Marlins have a big game tonight. Big and against the Mets. But yesterday was rookie hazing day, Leroy. And they had to go on their final road trip of the season, which means
did a fine job.
The rookies had to dress up. And the theme this year was they all to dress like little Marlins. Adorbs.
I like it.
I like it too. I kind of want one of those Marlins costumes. I'm not gonna lie. Where does one find those? You think they were custom order?
Don't worry. Just keep doing what you do. You'll end up wearing one.
I'm gonna make it up this week, dude. Don't worry about me. I'm not gonna be doing the Kyler Murray. I'm coming strong this week.
We got a whole box of things that Tobin hasn't had to wear because he lost.
I wonder if Amazon has them.
I'm coming strong this week.
No.
I'm not gonna be wearing the
That's
Kyler
from
Murray.
the company. From the company.
No. I'm saying the Marlin.
Oh, the Marlins. Yeah, I don't know. I would, that I think that's a fun costume. I like what the Marlins are doing there. But look, they got to get this tonight. Big Marlins game. You tune in tonight. See if the Fish can get this going. They got. I mean, look, the lineup is right there. They got it right there for them with the teams they're taking on. These teams have packed it up. Mets want to play spoiler. We've been on the other end of that where the Marlins have played spoiler to the Mets. It's the Marlins' turn to avoid that and get themselves to the postseason.
So, are we going to be disappointed if they don't make it? Because before the year, we were just talking about them being in the hunt.
Yeah.
Or are we going to be upset because of how they didn't make it?
It's really flipped a couple ways for me because they have gotten themselves back in the race. I really thought they were done. I thought they were toast.
You've had to apologize.
I apologized. I did apologize for being rats off a ship to them.
You did.
I think this is overall just a great season because they're not going to be under 500, so that's great. They'll likely finish over 500. I can't imagine they're going to end the season losing all of their games. That would be, atrocious. So you're likely looking at your first real winning season in a long time for the Marlins.
Mm-hmm.
And you also have to acknowledge, look, if they get to the playoffs, it's going to be a tough task because, holy crap, I mean, you have injuries. Arise has been banged up. You've had to deal with, so that's been tough. You got to give Kim Ang credit from the standpoint of she made great deadline moves. I still wildly disagree with the Yuri Perez thing because it really felt like it took the air out of this season for the Marlins, and it might have been a little. If they do end up missing, you're going to go right to that decision after the break and be like, that's what cost them. But they have rallied in a big way. The moves, Jake Berger's been awesome. Jazz has had a really hot September. Josh Bell's been fantastic. So they've made good moves and they've been able to weather some adversity. So yeah, I think overall I'm going to be proud of this season for the Marlins. But losing to the Mets always sucks, Leroy. So if it comes with the series loss to the Mets and then I have to go into this final series on edge, that's going to be tough on me. You know what I'm saying, dude? Who won the tickets, Marcos?
Oh, I am very happy to report Michael won the tickets, and he said my wife is going to be very upset now, Leroy. You may
Michael won the tickets?
Michael, he was caller number 4.
Wow.
He was caller number 4. He called his shot.
Strategic. He did call it. All right, good for him, man. He won a pair of 2-day passes.
Indeed.
You ain't bringing Leroy because, Big Spoon will kill you.
Yeah.
But
she ain't going to kill him. She going to kill me.
Yeah. But
Keep
listen.
for some company, Leroy.
It's great for him. Okay, happy for him.
Hey, by the way,
yeah,
J-Fig, this is terrible.
Oh,
this doesn't look like theirs.
Oh, the
I
costume.
know,
And
but read what I wrote.
The smiling one on the bottom.
I like the
Said,
Marlins
Forget
costume.
about
I
that
haven't
one.
seen
I
this
want
one.
to see you guys in this.
The starfish?
Yeah.
Starfish.
Loser got to dress up like a starfish.
Isn't it funny?
Let's get to
Hey, you're in next week. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
you might have to wear a starfish.
Starfish is on the table. That's not an HR issue.
That's not an HR issue. That's right.
Marcos?
Yes.
Let's mix it up, dude.
Sure.
Hey,
Yeah.
fix it, dude.
All right. Fair enough. I looked around.
What
like,
does that even mean? Like, why do people say that? All right, fair enough. Like, what does that even mean?
It means I just want you to move on from this.
Okay. Fair enough.
Pretty much. Yeah, exactly. No cap. No cap, dude.
We're working our way. We could just put robots here.
Exactly. That's the dream. What do we got today, Marcos?
Let's start off on the biggest story in sports right now, guys.
Dolphins?
Travis
No,
Kelce and
Travis
Taylor
Kelce
Swift.
and Taylor Swift.
Absolutely. The biggest story in sports.
America's sweethearts.
Yeah, we got a couple people weighing in on the potential celeb couple.
Okay.
Two people who you really wouldn't think would be weighing in on the situation.
OJ?
Okay,
I bet
sure.
you he
I'm
has.
actually
You have to
positive
stay
he's-
away from
yeah,
that.
That would be interesting.
Hey,
world.
Hey, to the world.
No, it's X World now.
X world.
Well, not to be confused with Dion Waiters, this gummy gobbler, Mad Dog Russo, gave his take on Kelce and Swift.
I'm not into Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, so try somebody else for that. I could care less. I don't care if Taylor Swift's nude in the box. I'm not that interested. I'm sorry, I could care less against the Bears. That I can't buy. I'm more wrapped up in what the Bears are up to, and they stink, than I am about that.
Wow,
jeez.
That's old school sports right there.
I mean, you know, you think he'd have a little bit more fun after that gummy, you know?
It's not. Maybe he needs another one.
Needs
Maybe
to
he needs the
loosen
other
up
half.
a little bit. All right. There's that. What else do we got, Marcos?
We
Who else is
also,
weighing in on this?
Bill Belichick, Taylor Swift fan.
He weighed in on this?
Yeah, this is what he had to say.
Swifty to Swifty, Taylor Swift was in attendance to watch Travis Kelce's game with his mom in the box. Seems like they may be the new it couple. Where do you fall on that? Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, power couple in the NFL.
Well, I would say that Kelce's had a lot of big catches in his career. This would be the biggest.
Yeah, pretty big. Loving him was red.
Hey,
wow, who is that guy?
She just
Hey.
pulled a Tobin too. She said loving him was red.
Hey, by the way, that
That's
see what I
him?
mean?
That's fun Belichick?
It's
How about that?
It's a weird thing. Like, if you ask him stuff outside of football, he's not football guy, right? I mean, come on. One of his good friends is Bon Jovi. How the hell you think he can't have a relationship with a Bon Jovi going? No.
Probably 'cause
No.
he tapes all of Bon Jovi's performances. That's why he's like, I see this guy a lot.
He's
yeah.
probably thinking to himself, he gives love a
Hey,
bad
but,
name.
But you think, and see, I like stuff like that.
One.
I like stuff like that because it like you're taking it back. That's Bill Belichick.
He sounded very happy.
He was very happy
Right.
to talk Taylor Swift.
Especially for a
Well,
team.
he enjoyed her concert and also said she was tough. So
Yeah, he's a Swiftie. That's why when
He's a
like she
Swiftie.
said Swiftie to Swiftie, he didn't even correct her.
Nope. He agreed.
Leaned into it.
Yep.
Staying on the lighter side of things, Christian Wilkins.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of things to say following the 70-point victory from the Miami Dolphins. One of the highlights for him was his favorite celebration that he got to see. It's a new line dance that they did. This is what Christian Wilkins had to say.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought Cheetah going into the crowd was pretty cool. That was fun, and you know, it was just funny. Like you see him trying to get over the thing. It was hilarious. But I really liked the line, the conga line. Everybody doing the 1-2 step. That was fun. That was cool.
I did like that too.
that was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Well, here's what caught me off guard. Two was in front of the line, okay, but right behind him was Armstead, who his whole body was broke down a week ago, and he's dancing.
You feel it, dude. You feel it.
No, come on, dude.
Got the boogie
Let me
shoes.
tell you
Just
something.
be happy.
I know fans.
He's light on
I
his
know
feet.
fans. If that game hadn't gone to playing, you know the first comments would have been, "Oh, Armstead can't practice, can't play the first 2 weeks, but you out there dancing."
I wasn't feeling anything because they were putting up 70 points.
Of course,
I can't even focus on that. I didn't even realize Armstead until you said that.
Can I just say this? 70. Yes, that's what I noticed when I was watching the film. Remember last year when I said about the Canes not being able to get 4th and 1 against Bethune, and you kept saying
That
they
was
scored
3 years ago.
You
Not
kept saying,
last year.
You kept saying
People don't forget.
they scored 70 though. Yeah, man. There's some things in football that now I don't have that problem with the Dolphins, nor do I have that problem with the Canes this year. Like
Although
I think
the Dolphins did miss their
I
only
was
4th
gonna
and 1
say,
in this
I
game,
was-
ironically.
Leroy.
Dude,
Boxed
hold
in?
on. No.
Boxed in?
No.
Oh!
I'm not boxing. You know why?
Why?
You know why? Let me tell you why I ain't boxing. Because they were 7 for 7.
What does that mean?
All touchdowns, no field goals. That gets a pass.
It's 10 touchdowns.
They were 10 for 10.
10 for 10.
No, they weren't in. No, they only got in the red zone 7 times.
Red zone.
Oh, now it's red zone,
Oh,
4th
this
and
guy
1?
is changing the
4th and 1 is
rules
4th and 1.
Yeah, but when you go 70, you weren't going to kick a field goal from there.
It's a giant.
Speaking of Giant, if we have enough time.
Yes.
They got a little too cute with that direct snap to Alec Ingold, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Just do the tush push, get out of here.
Yeah, let's go. Just put Tua back there. The dude's got legs. Let's go.
Who's pushing to it though? We ain't got nobody that's
don't
bigger
know.
than him in the
Ingold?
backfield.
Oh, good
Shaheem.
point.
No, we're up against it now. So on the way out, we will look at a former Giant complaining. This is Tiki.
You would love to see the
Walking out
Jets
of the
go
show.
2-15. Stop it.
I love
You're
Nate
a
Hackett.
Giant.
I do not
If
I
this
do
was the
not hate the
situation
Jets.
with the Giants, you'd be screaming to get Wilson the hell out of there.
First of all,
so
I never
don't
scream.
give me this nonsense.
First of all,
right,
I never
Teak?
scream because I watch and I analyze. And
Okay,
I
well,
look,
you can analyze all you want, but maybe
I try to
maybe
find
you,
reasons
look.
why things
All
are
I know
happening.
is this: yesterday you were in Washington with the Commanders and the Bills. Okay, were you not?
I was.
Okay, so don't give me this nonsense how you're analyzing Zach Wilson. Okay, I don't want to hear it.
All right.
It's BS.
All right,
Teak.
Joe.
He
Sounds good. I'm
stinks.
turning my mic off, buddy.
He stinks.
No, but here's what I know that frustrates me related to a point you just made. Mike White. Yes, Zach Wilson was taken high.
Walks off of
and
the ship.
yes, guys are pulled
Yeah, that's off the ship.
By the way, you've annoyed Tiki with what you
Oh,
said.
you like it being? Well, I'm sorry. I'm
he's
annoyed.
I don't think he was sorry, personally.
Not at all.
I don't think he was very
So
sorry.
I don't understand.
Joe Beningo of WFAN.
What is he? Right. What is he? Is he a Jets fan? I take it.
Joe Beningo's a known Jets fan. Yeah, he's been on WFAN like
But my question is that he's defending
The
Zach
Jets?
Wilson?
I don't know.
I think he was saying that Zach Wilson is trash, and Tiki Barber was saying he's not as trash as you think. And for some
You don't
reason-
know. You don't know, Tiki. You were watching the Commanders.
Yeah, that he started calling him a Jet hater, and Tiki had enough.
A Jet hater because he
Yeah,
said
you can see on camera he mouthed that's BS.
Yeah, he did.
He was not happy.
that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either. Right? Like that.
Did you see, by the way, the other day? Did you see? We don't have time to talk about this. But did you see? I'll say it quickly. Did you see Shannon Sharp was doing Stephen A's podcast, and he says it took all of the power of God for him not to put hands on Skip Bayless.
I told you that. I told you that.
You did.
I told you that.
You
I can just tell his personality, right? And how much he cherishes the work that he put in his profession and everything he does. And to go into a show with a guy that treats you like you're beneath him, right? And not his equal, eventually it's going to wear on him.
Definitely.
And that's the way it looked at the end.
You nailed it. Take a break. Bring up to this. Welcome back, Tobin and Leroy. Back here with you on 560 WQAM. Want to let you guys know, if you guys want to come watch the show in person with a guest, Miami Media School is going to help make that happen for you. If you want to win that chance to come watch the studio, take part in the Goosies, the shenanigans, the sports talk, see how it all works. Plus, you'll get a WQAM swag bag. All you got to do is go to WQAM.com/contests, and you guys can enter to win. Miami Media School, you guys can gain the skills, advantages, and insights you need to become a sports broadcaster. Visit beonair.com for more information.
After you lose this bet, the next bet we pretty much already got set up.
What's that?
Starfish.
Nowhere.
Do you show it starfish?
You have to go to the beach as the starfish?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, and lay on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just lay here and somebody walks by.
Snow angels. Well, sand
can-
angels.
Only two of those move. You know, your legs and your hands. Like the other two, only four move. The other two are.
What's the closest beach here to the studio?
Miami Beach?
Hollywood?
No. I think there's another one. What's the beach if you take 79th all the way down?
I mean, you can't just go east.
No.
Let's look it up.
Because not close enough.
The one in the Venetian? No, not Venetian.
All over.
No. That's a little further.
Bal
though.
Harbor. That's what I was thinking of. I think Bal Harbor is the closest beach from here. Yep.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I feel like Bal Harbor is going to kick me out if I'm dressed like a starfish.
North Beach.
Let's get into some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trust.
The Miami Dolphins will be back on the practice field tomorrow.
Mhm.
They're off today.
They play Sunday
will be-
night? No.
Sunday at 1.
Sunday at 1.
Sunday at 1. It should probably be a primetime
So
game.
I'm going to tell you like this. How many games y'all been putting at night? Right? It's not flex season yet, though, right?
It's not flex season. Well,
Right.
and part of this is the Jets' fault. Like the Jets.
Wait,
the Jets are this year's Broncos.
The Jets and the Broncos.
The Broncos were the team last year. They overloaded us with Broncos for Mr. Unlimited.
Right.
Because they thought that division was going to be so good. And it's
And this year was this division.
Yep.
And now it's two teams.
It's two teams. And they have the showdown, but it's not in prime time.
Which is one of the reasons why I hate doing the that's a win, that's a loss for this reason here. Like they do it with TV games.
Sounds so fun, baby.
I know, but like so many things go wrong. So many things happen.
Other headlines. We have Dame stuff. Batard had some stuff to say today on his show. You know, Dan is very plugged in with the Heat, so Dan graced everybody with a little bit of insight. He said that the Heat have the leverage on this because Damian Lillard is on their side working with the Miami Heat to try and get to Miami, which is what everybody wants. He also said that the Heat, are not going to get desperate. Miami Heat are not going to overpay for someone who is 33 years old. Toronto didn't want to pay for Kyle Lowry after 35, and they're going to pay for this guy. Miami's offer is the best offer, and that's what that's I guess to all the Raptors noise out there. Like they're trying to milk some more stuff out of the Heat. The thing that I would like to know, though, it would be interesting. We got this stuff from Spears yesterday where he's saying, "Oh, the deal included Tyler Herro and 2 first-round picks." But I would like to know, what is the other stuff that the Heat are offering? What is the most they are giving or willing to give that has the Blazers in this mode of scrambling and trying to make something happen and trying to make mystery teams and all this stuff?
I don't know. I mean,
it's
pretty. These are like situations. People writing about them, people talking about them, or whatever. It's just speculation because nobody knows the truth, right? And you got both sides telling you different stories. Dan has his inside, right? Spears has his, and so everybody wants to get stuff out there. I do believe, though, that Dan's information only comes out as a response to what has been said.
Yeah, they're going to use if they, and I know, listen, Barry's got great stuff, Ethan's got great stuff. There's Anthony Iver, they got great Heat stuff, but Dan, we know Dan's got good ties in with the Heat, has for a long time, and usually we'll give you some good stuff on that. And the only thing that I that just gives me angst as a Heat fan is and maybe this comes from a petty place, is that just the Blazers get to a point where they do something petty, Like they just they make the petty deal.
Here's what I would say. That would be fine for any other player that has demanded a trade. But if you're Portland and you do that today,
I know it's a snake move.
It's gonna have.
But this GM seems like a snake. Like he's publicly on and said things that Dame has clearly disagreed with.
Right.
Barry Jackson also puts out that Heat fans aren't the only one who feels that the Heat's offer is better than perceived. Spoke to a veteran NBA scout today who said Portland doesn't know what the bleep they're doing. They're totally undervaluing Herro and overvaluing Anunoby, considering OG's injury history.
Right.
It's all out there, you know.
Well,
any update?
Hey,
from our
I would
guy
say
on
something to these guys.
Any update?
You
from
know
our
what you
guy,
can't
J-Fig?
coach? You know what you can't coach?
What?
You can't coach stupid. So if that guy in Cronin thinks he can get more and he can't, and everybody's telling him that what the Heat is giving him is the best deal, you can't coach stupid. He's gonna keep trying. He's trying to save face in a situation where he can't. He can't save face. All you can be is a little less wrong, because Dame is going to win this, not based on what you've done, but based on how Dame has handled himself longer than you've been around.
I wonder if that guy at SVN is still on that truck though.
Oh yeah, do we get an update?
I don't know. Can you back to SVN and see if it's still up there, Marcos? Can we take a check and take a peeky poo and see if he's there?
Where did he climb it?
I don't know. There's a guy in Miramar right now who climbed in an ambulance, and he has been there for a while. I don't know what's going on there.
You think they're just sitting there going, maybe? Wait, my other question is,
Apparently, he was sitting down performing for them.
why did they have to pull the car behind him?
I still think he's
Who's
there.
driving?
I think he's just there because he's fed up with the Dame talk. I think he's just tired of the rumors. That's what I think. Do you have any updates, Marcos?
No, but I do have audio from the actual takedown of him.
Just get Damian Lillard to the Heat.
That's it.
I'm tired of waiting, Riles.
Get the tranquilizer. He seems to have fought off the tranquilizer, though, and I think we can go live now to the scene. And we are on the scene. Chuck, what do we got here?
I am back.
Well, it seems like the same intangible is waiting above.
Batard says that Dame is working with us. That sounds great. Dame, Riles, Levy saying that we're all working together harmoniously. I like what that scout said. I think that's true. We are undervaluing Tyler Herro. 37 points as a teenager in the Eastern Conference Finals. Do people forget? 6th man of the year. Hello. And OG Anunoby, always the 4th best Raptor. Nobody really likes him that much. Maybe he could do something more with more opportunity.
So you want what's best for the team?
I want Damian Lillard.
Do you want what's best for this team?
I want Damian Lillard on the Heat.
You're causing a scene, sir.
I just don't want to give up Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler. And I'd kind of like to keep Jovic, but I'm not picky if I get Dame time.
Oddly
I
specific.
can be talked out of it. I really just want all of this to stop. Trista Crick, she keeps calling Mary Jackson names. Enough of it already. Can we all just get along? Cronin, please just pick up the phone. I don't understand what's happening. I will say that Kevin O'Connor from The Ringer is a dope, and he has no idea what he's talking about, where he says that a Celtics 2nd round pick that people graded as a 1st rounder actually means that the Celtics have 5 1st round picks to deal. That bleep makes no sense. I am really tired of all of this fodder. I just want Damian Lillard on the Heat. Okay, why are you loading that again? Get on the down. I just want it to be known, please. It's on.
You don't miss.
All right. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Take you up until 2 o'clock here on the program. Oh, dude, what, can I ask you something?
I literally thought you were
Why
Tobin.
y'all getting like? Are you going to be Ryan Lomberg or something? Like, what do you got going on here, man? You look like you.
I'm going to help. I'm going to help the guy off. The,
Who? After this, you're going to Miramar. You're going to go help that guy.
Grab the stick.
I really do want to know what he wants.
Right? Was he making some demands?
I don't know.
I'm telling you, he's sick of the.
Can we
damn
like
talk.
do
Why
like
is
they
there
do
no
the
audio
Bears
on
and
this?
just shoot him and let him tranquilize him and let
Man
him
was
fall onto the
smoking on
net?
top of it too.
He
by
was
the way.
smoking. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cigarettes. So what is he gonna do when he runs out?
Damage is done. He is. The residents of the area say he is a known homeless man.
Oh,
Hmm.
so he's just trying to get some free food.
Hmm.
So because if they take you to jail, you get 3 squares and a cot.
Did you guys see?
I'll take
You know how Tua? Do you have the clip yesterday where Tua claimed he was that the Dolphins weren't trying to humiliate the Broncos because he's like going for the record. It's a bit much.
In
It's a
his
bit
efforts to not go for the record and talking about it, you actually embarrass them more.
No. I think it in this league and around the league, it's about respect in the NFL. And as we went out there, and I feel like that's what we got. We got respect, and we're not trying to go out there and humiliate teams. That's just what it happened to look like. Trying to run the ball, trying to kill some time. Big plays opened up, and that's what it looked like.
So Tua yesterday, he posts on Instagram a picture of them all celebrating, doing the conga line, and it is with the caption, "Prayed for times like these." # more work to do. # fins up. To which his former college teammate and Denver Bronco, Jerry Jeudy, replied and said, "Don't text or call my phone till next week."
Wow.
Damage is done.
Oh man, I feel like Jerry Judy's going to need more than a week, dude.
Yeah,
that was a beat down. Who do they have this week?
The Broncos?
Yeah, are they going to get any? Like, do they have any relief this week, or they'd have another tough matchup? I have no idea who the Broncos even take on this week.
This week, the Broncos face. Nah, it can't be right. The Bears.
Oh,
that's the
all
Bears.
right.
Yeah,
Wow,
so.
what a terrible.
Oh, look, they
game.
do have some relief. Check this out. They got the Bears right after they got the Jets.
Bears versus Broncos is the opposite of Dolphins versus Bills.
Oh.
Like we were already talking about. Oh, the Dolphins Bills. That's probably the best game of the week. Maybe Browns Ravens. Is there anything worse than Broncos Bears?
Tell you what, though, it doesn't get better after that. They got they got the Bears and the Jets, so it's like 2 weeks of cupcakes. But then they have the Chiefs twice, the Bills, and the Packers. Those are the next 4 games.
It's gonna get rough for old Sean Payton.
Guy, you can't hide behind that onside kick
Yeah,
anymore.
there's nothing that touches that as far as bad. The only thing that's maybe close, but they're both 2-1 is Bucs Saints, I guess. Bengals Titans are both 1-2.
Bengals
have been pretty. The Bengals have been a rough watch, even with that win yesterday.
Oh my goodness, are they bad?
They've been a rough watch.
I mean, it got to the point where they were just chucking it up to the Italian, and that basically meant Jamar Chase. Am I lying?
No,
that's it, right. I mean, no, Joe Burrow had no confidence in anybody else, and he just started throwing it to Jamar Chase.
It's a good plan. I mean, it is a
Sure
good.
it is.
LA Rams Colts. I mean, again, these teams aren't as inept as Broncos Bears.
Yes.
Like if you just were talking about, hey, what's the most embarrassing off of last week too? Just 2 ass kickings, neither game competitive. The Bears just got drubbed by the Chiefs after a week where you had all the controversy with Justin Fields. And now it's like, hey, let's meet up and see what we got here.
Gross.
Sorry. I overlooked this one. Vikings Panthers, both 0-3. What's worse? Well, I say Vikings Panthers has less funny in it,
Yeah, that's true.
Less funny in that.
Well, because the Vikings have a lot of good players.
Right.
I mean, Denver, like their defense is
Kirk
terrible.
Cousins is going to get his 350. And Justin Jefferson's going to get his 125.
Is that not unbelievable? But
he stinks. They stink.
They stink. Kirk Cousins does not stink as a quarterback. But for some reason,
but it feels like
what does it feel like?
It feels like kettle corn, like empty calories.
So then what do you say about Matthew Stafford?
Samesies up until they got a ring.
Oh, we're making this all about a ring. One player.
It's not all about a ring.
One player in sports.
Leroy.
Stop, dude.
He's leading the league. It's the most. It's got to be the least impressive leading the league in passing through 3 weeks ever.
I mean, he did it a lot in.
I understand. He always puts up numbers.
But is that a him problem or
I don't know.
team problem? Like, you're really going to put it on him
You love
for
Kirk
throwing
Cousins.
for. I just think if I took one of 7 other names in the NFL and put their name on those stats, you think it was the greatest thing since Tom Brady.
I'll tell you one thing though.
Right? Go look at those numbers and you would absolutely say, oh, this guy's awesome. If I just change names.
Yeah, but the numbers know. Like, with Kirk Cousins, you're like, really? Come on, man. You come on.
Who's got more empty stats? Him, who, for the most part, since he's been in Minnesota, they always go to the playoffs. Or Matthew Stafford.
I would say probably Matthew Stafford.
Okay. Because Matthew Stafford threw for a boatload of yards, and they were.
Not a championship belt that I think you want, though.
What do you mean?
The championship belt, like it has, potato chips engraved in gold on there. Empty calories belt.
Wow.
-1 for reaching.
What?
-1.
Put that one in there for reaching. Yeah. Oh, you know what he should say for that? Too many steps. Come on. To what? But I'm just saying.
Too much.
I have fought this fight all the time.
It seems like a fight you're losing because he's losing a lot.
Yeah, but does it? Here. I get caught up in this aspect of football, that some guys get the pass and some guys don't. Kirk Cousins has never, ever, ever, nobody's ever said these words. Kirk Cousins is a really good quarterback. No. But if you look at his numbers, he's had success in this league. And you're like, but that's empty calories. Is it? Yeah. It's not his fault the defense can't stop anybody.
That's true. It's not his fault.
It's not his fault that they don't have a solid run game.
He seems to have an extra. That's their choice. They let Dalvin Cook leave.
But it's not on Kirk Cousins, is my point.
They probably you don't think they go to QB1 and get a little input?
Anyway, to my point, if I took those numbers and put them on Zach Wilson or put them on Mac Jones, right? We're thinking, oh my gosh, and it's really not. No, it's because Kirk Cousins has been getting, like, we just make this assumption about Kirk Cousins ever since he got out of with Washington. And it just followed him through. But he's not a bad quarterback.
He's not bad. Nobody's saying he's bad, but he's kind of
top 10.
He's kind of like
top 10 quarterback.
No,
you don't think he's top 10?
No.
But name 9 other quarterbacks.
Tua, the best. Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow,
Watson.
No, he hasn't done it. He had a good game. He had his first good
Well, he
game.
has done it. He has done it.
He has done it. But no, not 2 years off.
He has done it.
And listen, I'm a Browns fan. I'm not doing that.
Where am I at right now? What do I have? 6?
5.
I have 5. Josh Allen.
Allen.
Herbert.
No, you're not. I will hit you with this hockey stick. You
Oh,
better
okay.
not. Just to make your
If I had
point.
to
Just to
choose
make your
between the
point.
two,
Yeah.
if I had to choose between the two, I'd take Herbert over Kirk Cousins. If I had to pick.
Why?
I just think he's better. He's a giant.
Trevor Lawrence? No. No. Okay. So you're at 6 right now. Got a great lock
6.
there.
6. Go. You see what I'm saying?
Stafford, Goff, Samesies, Aaron Rodgers.
He's not playing.
He doesn't count.
All right.
So do you see my point?
A lot of bad quarterbacks.
You wait. Do you understand my point?
of
Like
bad quarterbacks.
everybody's so quick to say no, but Kirk Cousins is a top 10 quarterback.
Mike White.
Okay.
But no, that you made my point perfectly.
Skylar Thompson?
You made my no. You made
CJ
my
Stroud is looking good.
no. You made
CJ
my
Stroud's looking good.
you made my point.
Anthony Richardson.
You made my point. You made my point. You see that?
I think your point is just there's not a lot of quarterbacks that impress me.
No.
Geno Smith?
No.
Derek Carr.
No. Did you see that game?
Yeah, it was bad.
I mean, like when you get to Carr and Dak, to Leroy's
Yeah,
point, you're kind
same
of going
thing.
samesies to
Yeah,
me.
yeah, for
Like
sure.
maybe you would give Kirk Cousins the nod on that.
I'm just saying.
Tyler Van Dyke.
Is it a far reach to say Kirk Cousins is a top 10 quarterback in this league?
Yeah, but I think that really speaks more about the league.
Oh,
Really?
And how much of
there's more. Wait,
and how
there's more than 10 guys making $35 million a year.
and how much
There's more than 10 guys making 30,
yeah, like I would
35
say-
million a
I'd take
year.
Kirk over Daniel Jones for sure.
Right.
Okay. Danny Don.
Would you take him over Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. McCorkle,
Yeah, of course.
Zach Wilson,
Tannehill.
Yeah, of course.
Tannehill.
Obviously.
Okay, so you have already
This is Trevor Lawrence's fault, though. You know?
you have already almost covered half the league.
All right, but I think that really, again, that goes back to my point. I think it speaks more about the league.
Who cares how he got there? Kirk Cousins is a top 10 quarterback.
Barely.
You only got to 6, dude.
Well, because I don't want to quibble. I don't want to quibble over.
You only got to 6.
I don't want to quibble over some of them.
So the answer is yes.
Jordan Love's better than him.
Okay. Justin Fields?
Jared Goff.
You're reaching.
Jared Goff.
You're reaching.
We're quibbling.
Yeah.
It's really when I see all of these, quarterbacks that are so pedestrian. When you have Tua, it's kind of like you're looking at the peons. Like I feel sorry that they have to watch such bad quarterbacking every week.
Can't relate.
When you have Tua premium, you really aren't used
Stop
to
it.
this to the QBs of Cretans.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
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 What? That's the catfish.
Stop it.
Leroy was
The
invested
catfish
in
is
this.
in.
Get a break.
The catfish is in.
Catfish is in.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy. Taking you up until 2 o'clock here. What do we got? Huh? Want to let you guys know before we get out of here that football season is back, and so is our Dave & Buster's gift card giveaway. We've got your chance to win a $250 gift card from Dave & Buster's to watch college football, the NFL, and more. Enter online. Go to WQAM.com. On the contest page, submit your entry, and if you win, you can go to Dave & Buster's in Hollywood with your gift card, and you can spend the day watching your favorite teams, all on us, Dave & Buster's. Eat, drink, play, watch sports at Dave & Buster's in Hollywood. You got to say, what are you doing?
He's scaring me. That's what he's doing.
What do you like? What are you? Why do you have a hockey stick?
Just in case some stuff go down.
Like what?
Wow.
In case I have to clip that guy off the top of that.
Are you worried? Like you're gonna pass him on the way home?
He just wants Dame, dude.
He just wants Dame. He's just, he's tired, and he's tired of the fodder. He's tired of the talks. Who could blame him, really, at this point?
Yeah.
Truly.
Did
Wow.
you guys see Tyler Herro today on Instagram?
No, what happened?
Yeah, do you have this, J-Fig?
I do.
Tyler Herro on Instagram today. He put he put on the gram, and he put a it's just. Could you lower the can we get rid of the
Well, it's for suspense,
yeah, if we
the reveal.
There you go.
Oh,
you see there, he's got popcorn,
biggest reveal.
soda, emojis.
Look at that.
Is that his girl next to him?
No, I don't think so. It looks like he's at a game, but he's got the popcorn ready. Huh? Why was that?
Get your popcorn
I'm
ready.
not a big popcorn
Why
fan.
would they do
Is the
that?
caption.
Of course, that's your take out of this.
I'm not a big popcorn.
Not a big popcorn fan.
That's interesting.
What kind of popcorn?
Like why?
Yeah, like why wouldn't
Why?
you like?
Why don't you like popcorn?
I mean, I eat it, but
Alright.
I'm not like.
Oh, okay.
If I go to a movie theater,
Theater.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Did he just say
Little theater
theater?
action, huh?
There's no way.
Little theater.
I just eat.
-1
I
because
like
you
to
give.
mix. I like to mix my popcorn with stuff.
-1.
Oh, he's back.
I am tired of the theater.
Who keeps letting this man?
Cronin.
Sir,
I am
grab
tired
that
of
stick.
No,
Let
get
me
that
help
away
you
from me.
down.
Get that away from me. I don't
I'm
want
gonna
that.
help you.
No. I don't need help. Who needs help is Joe Cronin, who will not deal in good faith. He will
Sir,
not deal
you're
in
causing
good
a
faith.
disturbance.
I demand Dame Dollar to be traded
Hey.
to the Miami Heat immediately.
How many times do we have to shoot you with the tranquilizer gun?
I think I have built up a tolerance. I want everybody to know I am tired of the lies. I am tired.
Oh no.
I asked Len Len, can you get him off the couch? He said, "No, I'm in a meeting."
Man! -1 to the meeting.
Oh man.
-1.
Get him off
I
the
hope
couch.
that guy is okay though. In all seriousness, I hope he is okay.
Probably doing better now.
Probably. I
He's
hope
gotta
so.
Get his frustrations out about the trade.
Had to, dude. Had to. All right. Well, listen, we got a big one tonight. Got to, get ready for a little bit of baseball. See if the Marlins
Baseball,
can get
they
this
got
thing
our
done.
undivided attention.
You got
right?
it all to yourself tonight, Marlins. No football, no soccer. Messi, they've been secret.
So can we include Thursday night's game since we're making our picks on Thursday?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
I'll allow it. You got a strong opinion on that Lions Green Bay game?
No.
A lot of Man Campbell they're going to go with. Man Campbell loves a short turnaround. Lets you show you're more manly. Men, we're going to take that humble pie. We're going to have a quick turnaround. That's how he rolls.
Yeah.
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 Like a man.
Get out there.
Get out there.
Football.
We love having football in a short turnaround.
Football.
Nobody loves a short turnaround more than Man Campbell.
Goosies.
Oh,
Yeah.
He sounded like a little peppy there.
He was, yeah,
Goosies.
Goosies.
Sounds like he just got shot with the trank like right in the cheek.
Goosies.
No, that was a cheat.
This dude's trying to tell me Joe Cronin is fawning over Grady Dick. That's what this is going over.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who that is, but that guy sounds.
Do you remember
like
at the
he could shoot a
draft?
basketball.
He played for Kansas. Do you remember he at the draft what he showed up with? He had the whole suit that was ruby red
Yeah,
slipper.
That's right.
You remember him? Yeah. Grady Dick.
I mean, was that like Frank the Tank when he came out? Remember he had the little tanks inside of his Kaminsky?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Of course, Michael Jordan was like, intangibles. Down like 4. Didn't he like turn down 4 first-round picks from the Celtics because they wanted Justice Winslow? He goes, I got my guy, Frank the Tank.
He's still playing. Doesn't he play with Milwaukee, right? I thought he
question.
played
Are
for
you mixing intangibles? Or are you thinking of Grayson Allen?
Oh,
No.
well,
Frank Kaminsky.
last time I remember Frank Kaminsky, I think he was on the Suns, but I don't know if he's been around for a while.
He's still playing.
He is currently playing.
If he's on the Bucks, I'll be very impressed by you.
Yeah. If you guys want to take any more guesses before I reveal,
It's not the Bucks.
No. I remember him playing. I don't remember seeing
Feels like
him.
a Pacer. If he's still in the league, I'm gonna say he's a Pacer.
No. I thought he was it with the Clippers?
well, I'll tell you what. He currently is playing basketball for the Partizan Belgrade of Basketball League of Serbia.
Where did he play last year?
Serbia? He is indeed in Serbia.
Where did he play last year?
Sacramento Kings.
Sacramento.
He was a King?
Yeah.
I had no idea. Huh. Well,
that.
Listen, he'll always be a Wisconsin legend, you know? Unlike Tyler Herro, who stabbed
Didn't
him
they
in
go
the
to
back
Final
Kentucky,
Four when he
right?
was there?
Yeah, I think so.
They were really good.
Wisconsin hated Tyler Herro for going
They
to Kentucky.
did.
They were so mad at him. You know, his brother's at South Carolina.
I didn't even know he had a brother.
Yeah, he's got multiple brothers. Yeah,
Playing basketball?
Yeah.
Is he any good?
I have no idea. In the SEC though, can't be a bum.
Austin Hero?
South Carolina.
Nope.
South Carolina's decent. They used to have Frank Martin.
You're talking about the women's team.
Announce his commitment.
No, the women's team is really good, but South Carolina's been decent. Frank Martin had him. You know,
The
he was.
sweater?
I don't know who their coach is now, though. To be fair, do they still have Frank Martin? Is he still there?
No.
Who's coaching Tyler Herro's brother?
I do see that his brother's 6'3", so not too big, but average about 15 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Pretty good.
Lamont Paris is the head coach of the.
So he did that for South Carolina?
What?
What's that?
He did that for South Carolina last year? Or is that high
that
school?
was his high school.
No,
Oh,
it's
so
high
he's
school.
a first year.
Yeah, no, he's a first year.
Jesus, have you guys? This is the spinning image of Tyler Herro. Like this looks. Tyler Herro already looks young. If you can somehow get a younger version of Tyler Herro,
All of his brothers look alike.
this is very strange. I'm gonna put this picture up because I'm actually still. I feel like Tyler Herro may have snuck in and just taken a picture just because he's like, I want my brother's jersey.
You think he's doing a switcheroo, like he's trying to do a?
That's why he posted the popcorn.
Wow, get your
Makes
popcorn
sense.
ready for the old switcheroo. I've seen this before. Parent trap. Look at this.
It would be a pretty funny trick.
Oh,
That's
wow.
so
That
makes me
looks
uncomfortable.
just like him.
That is
That's
exactly.
wild.
Looks like Baby Hero,
He
right?
is. He is baby. He's baby goat.
Why does he look like his head and his neck are an adult and the rest are like, like it's very strange.
Oh man.
They got the same exact smile, right?
Same
Yeah.
smile.
You think
Same
he talk-
smile,
you-
yes.
You think he talks bleep on the court like his brother?
Look at him. Nobody pops their collar and doesn't talk trash, right? Look, that looks like.
I kind of want Tyler Herro to talk
Could
more
you
trash.
imagine
this
if
year.
he's got how many brothers? He's got 3 brothers,
I
so
think he's got
4 of
2
them.
younger brothers.
2 younger brothers. Could you imagine them talking trash on the basketball court?
Oh my god.
Now that they see that their brother is, they got to go out that way.
It's funny too because their dad. I've seen Tyler Herro's dad. His dad doesn't look like long and lean. Like his dad looks like he's like a construction worker.
Oh.
You know, like kind of just like a moose.
Maybe the mom is tallest.
I don't think so.
No?
Well,
No, the mom is, I'm looking at a picture right now. She's up to their shoulders.
but they're all like these little shooting assassins, the heroes.
How do you know?
Because I see them on the gram. Yeah, they got
Remember, he stalks him in the gram.
Yeah.
How do you have this much time? You do a lot.
Like,
I
that's what I'm
understand how you have
saying.
The
this much
fact that
time.
he noticed that he unliked.
That's why
the
I got off
tweets.
That's why I'm on the ambulance.
Wait, my favorite is, don't worry, it's gone. Like
Yeah.
Because I was like, because I saw it yesterday. I think it was Heat versus Haters. I saw put it on Twitter, and I was like, all right, cool. Then I checked, and it was there. Took my own screenshot, for journalism purposes, and then I was like, wonder if it's still there. Boom,
I
gone.
want to see the time difference on these messages.
It probably was a few minutes, J-Fake. It wasn't that long. It wasn't that long.
Okay.
But I just want peace. So please
It was 51 minutes.
end the show. And Damian Lillard, please be traded to the Heat tomorrow.
Someone get that guy off the ambulance, please.
Ambulance.
Just get Damian Lillard to the Heat.
That's it.
I'm tired of waiting, Riles.
Get the tranquilizer.
You know, the old love feeding duck. When is the appropriate time for me to say, hey, Messi, get out there, buddy? Nobody asked you, Sergey Fabrovsky.
Hope you mother have a good day.